Thank y'all for telling me that y'all couldn't hear. That's why I love y'all so much. Tech issues, okay? Basically, my entire computer had a fucking stroke, like, out of nowhere. That's never happened to me before. So, yeah. I found my nicotine, amphetamine, the only thing that's good for me. My nicotine, amphetamine. I look at you and I can't breathe. Sit down now. Arizona. Yeah, people like the stream. I'm liking my own stream. Come on now. We have to, we have to get it up. We have to get it up. Listen, we need more people to like streams, okay? Because that's how we get more viewers. This is a funny debate. This is a Hotep debate. More people should be watching this, you know? Also, the channel, you're very easy to lip read, but please turn back on. Okay. Look, but, what's a Hotep? Hoteps are, again, they are like a form of, like, kind of, they're basically fascists, but from like a very weird, like, black nationalist separatist perspective. Like, some of them are black nationalists, a lot of them are black separatists, some of them aren't. A lot of them are very, like, they're weird. Basically, if you know, like, the rhetoric of, like, Tariq Nasheed or like Dr. Umar, then you know the Hoteps are like a quirky bunch. So we're gonna be having that debate in about 9 minutes. It was gonna be like starting 2 minutes ago, but then my computer died, so pushed it back a little bit. So basically, Godzi Kodzo, no worse than Godzi Kodzo. Godzi Kodzo isn't a Hotep. Godzi Kodzo is just really, really, really anti-white. The thing about this person is that they're like really, really, really anti-West African despite being black, and like, I know exactly where they got their information from. They're a Professor Flowers fan. So it's gonna be an interesting one. But the thing about it is the person doesn't know I'm gonna be live. So, I mean, you know. I don't think they would have agreed otherwise, but fuck it. You know. Where the fuck is that server? Okay, there we go. So. I crave my nicotine, amphetamine. Hell bent on fighting. Yep, an FBA, a foundational black American. This person is a fucking. I'm looking in. Okay. Something is clearly causing my internet to not want to work well. For some reason. Is it. Do I have like a bad Ethernet cable? What is it? YouTube is not streaming enough video. What? To maintain smooth streaming? Okay, from now on, I'm gonna make a rule, and it's called do not tell me when I'm lagging. I know when I'm lagging, because I have the stream always pulled up right here on my phone. So let's make that a rule, okay? Don't tell me when I'm lagging. I know when I'm lagging. Telling me that I'm lagging just makes me fucking annoyed. Okay? You're fine. You know what I would like though? More likes. We have 13 concurrent viewers. Everyone, the stream starts in 5 minutes to debate. starts in 5 minutes, and it's gonna be great, and it's gonna be lovely. But before, you must all have him cranked up because I am speaking perfectly well. That is all you. That is all you, slime. Okay. Before we start, I'm gonna go use the bathroom, so, you know. It'll be like I never left. I'll be right back. Yes, I washed my hands. My bathroom is just literally right across the fucking door. Christ. I walked in on like pure fucking lag. Okay. What is going on? Enable DVR? What the fuck is DVR? Okay. I need to do something to like pause rewind. Okay, yeah. That's fine. Okay. Is that a Friday Night Funkin' chair blanket? This is a Mario Brothers chair blanket. I don't associate with Friday Night Funkin' for a very particular reason that will hopefully be known to you all soon. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl who looked good, I would call her. I wish I had a rabbit in a hat with a bat, a 6'4" Impala. I love that song. It's a good song. Okay. Yeah. I'll set this right here. Okay. Yeah. The Hotep is currently going on in the server. He's depicting odd beliefs. Yeah, guy is like fucking whack. Wait, did he say something about race mixing? And children to thrive in Africans who may support it, but I'm not anti-race mixing. You can date a white woman and still support your people. The only issue I have is when you hate your people and you date outside your race and put down black women. Okay. I need a state. Which part of the South? Don't be vague. North, South. I need a state. Nobody's forcing you to stay, but y'all seem hell-bent on fighting the horse that way. Okay, so guy's gotten a little quirkier, clearly. Or any of the neighbors as well. Most people across the world hate the French more than me for good reason. I'm not blinded by anger, I'm just not taking this permission dogfighting. Okay. Yeah. Funny thing is, I think I'm gonna be the only one who respected his name. Yeah. Yeah, I looked at that, everyone was making fucking, like, Breaking Bad Walter jokes. Like, yeah. Yeah, I blame you fuckers for setting them off. Come on now. Come on now. So yeah, it's gonna be really funny. Make sure to share it with people who want to see a good, funny debate. I've also noticed I tried to find like other people debating Hoteps. This is the longest minute ever. I tried to find other people debating Hoteps, but like no one else has debated a Hotep. Like out of like big streamers, I couldn't find any. So it's gonna be me. It's gonna be me. I'm gonna be one of the first. So, okay. Who the fuck is this Eliza person? Does this person need to be chutted? Don't be afraid to chutter. That's kind of funny. They're gonna hop and call, and I'm just gonna be sitting here just like, yo, deep ass voice. What's up, Robert? Sup? No. No. Okay, we're about to start. Just have to wait for him to join call. Okay. We're about to get in. Okay. Chat, wish me luck. We're about to go in. Hey, howdy, hello everyone. I'm about to debate a Hotep. Let's go. How are you?
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Alrighty, so I need to know who you are.
Uh-huh. Well, I mean, you can call me a pillow.
hmm
You know, use anything with me. Any pronouns if you'd like. I don't really care what you call me.
I don't really play into pronouns stuff, but if you want to do that, that's fine.
I mean, I,
Anyway, I need to know who you are, your race, where you come from, and what topic you want to talk about.
okay, so, I am a black person from
hmm
North Carolina. My
hmm
family has been in North Carolina. We're actually lucky enough to be able to trace
Same
at
here.
least our last couple of slave ancestors, a
So
handful of
you're
them.
a, so what I'm hearing is that you're a fellow foundational Black American. You were behind the building of this country, same as my ancestors who were slaves.
I mean, I suppose you can say that definitely.
Alrighty, so what topic do you want? Wait, before we continue, where do you lean and who do you support politically? Just so I know.
Politically,
Yeah.
I'm what you would, I guess, most people would call very far left. I like to say, kind of half jokingly, that if I were to voice my like deeply held political positions, I would end up with a bullet in the back of my head.
hmm
Um, let's just put
Well,
it like that.
I'm not gonna put a bullet back in your head. I'm
Well,
just
no,
gonna like
I,
surgically deal with your arguments and
well,
your political beliefs
well, I don't
because
think you would do that. I mean, like, FBI, CIA, them doing what they do.
I mean they do the same thing. If you're a Black American, they are very historically good to us. A lot of them were behind some of the Black Panthers getting brutally murdered.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
Uh,
Anyway, what topic would you like to talk about before
well,
we get into this?
I saw there were a couple. You said some interesting things about West Africans, Nigerians in general. I saw you talking about black feminism. We could talk about like
Yeah.
you know there are many
Alrighty, well,
different things. It's up to you.
to get into this topic about Nigerians and Black Americans and the tension I was talking about, well, the reason why is because a lot of West Africans historically, and I'm not saying all of them, but a lot of them were behind us coming here. A lot of them did sell their fellow brethren into slavery to the Europeans, and
Well,
that's why we ended up here.
well, yeah, that is true. There were definitely a lot of
Yeah, I know.
economies
Yeah,
in.
and the issue that I have with Nigerians is that not all of them, a lot of them are supportive, and I'm for them. I'm a Pan Africanist at heart, while being a foundational Black American. I love all Black people across the globe. But my entire point is, a lot of them, not all of them, come here and they call us Akatas. And Akata is a term that means cotton picker and is used towards Black
Yeah,
Americans
yeah,
to
I know
diminish
what
them.
the
A
term
lot of them
means.
have used, yeah, and even to this day, it's not a word that's not used a lot. Even to this day, a lot of Black Americans still have experiences. I was called a Kata once while I was walking, minding my own business, and talking to this one African at their business. My mother was called a Kata once, despite us living all the way in the South. The
Yeah.
African Americans called them that. So there's a tension there to where they see themselves as above African
Okay.
Americans and
Okay.
benefit, and they identify themselves with white supremacists. And a lot of these whites, the reason why they do it is because historically, a lot of other groups identify with white supremacy to benefit off of America. A lot of them are programmed when they come here through immigration to hate Black Americans. You
Okay.
can look it
Yeah.
up yourself.
Can
They're
I
shown
get a word in
when
real
they go.
quick?
Yeah, can I say my point? When they come here, they are shown 1350, and they are told explicitly not to be around Black Americans. And here's the reason why: if they are around criminals or they get involved with crime, they get deported. You know that, correct?
Yeah, yeah, of course.
So when they show 1350, they're incentivized to not be around Black Americans because they show it without context.
Yeah, okay. Hold up 1 second.
Yeah, of course. Take your time.
Uh, okay. So a couple of things to that. Of course, we both have to acknowledge. So when it comes to West Africa as an area, it is a very big area with very different groups, many different tribal groups with different at the time, of course. Now in the modern day, after colonialism, a lot of them have atomized into more nation states, although they do still have a lot of like tribal
Yeah,
bounds and territories and things such as that, and like, little states and provinces within their groups. But
yeah,
I will say, a big issue that I took with your rhetoric last
yeah,
night, or I guess you could say this morning, time is weird.
yeah.
But a lot
Time
of,
zones.
yeah, it's weird. But
Yeah,
a lot of
continue.
the issue that I took with your rhetoric is that it seemed like you were kind of casting a wide net, which I'm not saying that that's what your intention was, but it seemed like
Yeah,
you were doing a lot of that and like it seemed like it was also kind of in response to, of course, horrible discrimination that you have faced at the hands of some West Africans. But my main
yeah.
thing is, like, I don't think that it's necessarily good for people to be casting like such wide nets due to
Where
those
I'm not, but I'm
aspersions.
not casting white nets. I specifically made a distinction and said that not all of them are like that, but those people who act like that, we should not actively associate with them, or if we can, maybe educate them. A lot of them have been educated, but they still willingly go into ignorance. I could show you multiple examples of that.
Well, yeah, yeah,
And to
and
go across the area, I'm not saying all of West Africa. I specifically said Nigerians,
yeah, I mean, well, yeah, of
among
course, but like
others.
it's also important to note that like there were plenty of Nigerians whose ancestors didn't engage in that because
And I'm
I
not
mean
talking
we
about them, am I?
well,
And I'm
yeah,
not talking
of
about them, am
course,
I? I made a
but my
distinction.
thing
I
about
made
it
a
is
separation.
when you're pointing to a specific nationality and not specific groups, and even within those groups that primarily engaged in slave trading, we also have to acknowledge the fact
Yeah.
that it wasn't poorer people in those groups; it was richer people. Slave trading is
Yeah,
an
we're talking
extremely
about those
lucrative
people,
business.
and you need to realize that a lot of these Nigerians who come over here are among the most successful of their country. America
Yeah,
doesn't go for the
in the
poor
modern
people.
day, in the modern
Yeah,
day,
talking.
that doesn't necessarily correlate with their ancestors being slave
Yeah,
traders. They
yeah.
could have hit it
I'm
big
not saying
recently.
I didn't. Did I say that all of them were slave traders? I said the majority of them who do have that in their ancestry and come here because America picks the most successful of the bunch. Those are the ones that I call out. Did I say all Nigerians?
No, you didn't
Correct me
say
if I
that, but
did.
the vagary of your language is leading
I'm
to
not
that
being
kind of
vague
aspersion.
though.
You are. You're
Maybe
saying
in text
Nigerians,
form,
and then I'm saying, okay, well, specific groups, and
maybe
mostly the rich people, and you're saying, well,
maybe
the
I should
ones who come over are the rich
maybe I
people.
should maybe I should clarify this. Maybe I should say rich Nigerian immigrants who come from that ideology. Is that better?
Okay, well, yeah, then you can criticize them, but just saying Nigerians in general, which is what you were saying in the
I
Discord.
said, yeah.
You were saying
I
Nigerians in
here's
general,
the
and
thing
then
you need
when
to
you got
understand.
caught on it, you said not
Yeah.
all of them. I can pull up specific messages if you want me to.
Here's the thing you need to understand. Whenever I'm in text chat within this server, this happens a lot. Whenever I'm talking to multiple people at once, I get very fucking angry because a lot of you have the tendency to dogpile on me. So of course I start saying shit that I can easily be taken out of context, and I get dogpiled on that more, and then I get more and more angry, and my shit gets messed up.
Yeah, okay,
Maybe
so,
right now in this VC I can clarify this, but you gotta realize how toxic this server can be, especially when you are pro-black.
okay, listen, I think there's a big difference between being pro-black, I'm pro-black. I'm very
Yeah.
openly pro-black, actually.
Uh-huh.
I think there's a big difference between being pro-black and
Yeah.
also being pro-black to a point where you start shitting on different groups just because of
I'm
what
not
they've done
shitting
in
on
the
different
past.
groups.
You
I'm
have.
shitting on specific.
I
I'm
quoted a
shitting on
specific message
specific.
from you.
I'm shitting on specific individuals, racist Nigerians within that group. If you have to understand this. If
So,
you want me to go into like point by point, I can concede on the fact that it probably doesn't look good to you. But my entire point here is that we should call out these people, these politicians. A lot of these Nigerians are politicians who are actively trying to mess with African Americans. One of them, I can show you a link, wanted to remove Black History Month and make it American History Month, which is basically White History Month.
was she a Republican?
Yes, he was a
Well, then
GOP.
that's probably why. Yeah, a lot of
Yeah,
Republicans do that. A lot of, like, Republicans,
yeah,
even
but
from racial minorities, do that.
A lot of these Nigerians identify with that. They rock
A
with the white
lot? How
supremacy.
many?
A
Give me
lot.
data. You're saying a lot vaguely. That's the
Data.
thing about it. Your
Data.
language is being vague. Give me data. You're saying a lot of Nigerians.
Data.
Give me data. Show
Do
me.
you think that what data do you specifically want? Do you think that there's a specific list of how many racist Nigerians there are within
No, but
America?
there
Or
are
am I
polls.
gonna base it
There are
polls?
polls. You can ask. Yeah, you can literally just go around, find a poll. Okay, how many Nigerians approve of, say, this politician? There are millions of polls in this country because there are millions of different kinds of people. If you're gonna make
Alright.
wide claims like that, you have to have sources to back it up. You can't just say many Nigerians and then get mad when someone says, "Oh, that's a little vague," because that is
Alright.
vague.
Hold up.
There are millions of Nigerian immigrants and descendants of Nigerian immigrants who live in this country. You can't just make wide aspersions like that.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but at the same time, you gotta understand where I'm coming from within my own situation that I find myself in. You can understand the argument of the black community itself. This is why earlier, when I was in general chat, I brought up the fact that the black community should focus on itself and handle these issues that we have among our African brothers who come from the continent, among other groups that actively shit on us despite us advocating for their civil rights and that they benefit off of that.
Okay, then, well, we
Yeah, a lot
can
of
address
yeah,
them. We can most certainly address them. But whenever we are addressing specific bad people, we can't go around
yeah.
making wide claims and casting wide
I didn't
nets.
say it was all Nigerians. This is what I did.
No,
with
but you
Saru
said
earlier
many. You said many, and that's vague.
Many, yes.
Many is a lot.
Probably. If you want me to get up like precise studies, maybe. But from my experience and what I've seen across the board in real life on social media, among politics itself, I've seen a lot of Nigerians. Yeah, a lot of
Okay.
Nigerians who associate with the Republicans.
Okay, bro,
To a degree.
anecdotal evidence is not evidence. Yeah? I've met many Nigerians in my life who are extremely progressive, and I've met Nigerians in my
Yeah.
life who are conservative.
Yeah.
Yeah? It depends on the person.
You cannot.
You can't
you
use
can say
anecdotal
that
evidence.
I
Because I'm
can-
not using
hold
that
up,
as evidence in my
hold-
argument
hold-
either.
Hold up. You're not using that as well, but you understand this. Anecdotally, they can add some level of understanding.
It can
to
add
the situation
understanding,
itself.
but you can't use it to justify your arguments.
Maybe. I'll concede on that, but can we continue down the point real quick? Remember what I said earlier about us not being advocating for other groups, and specifically the black community not allying? Remember earlier?
Yes.
I brought that up specifically for the reason, due to the state that Black America is in within a lot of communities. They're doing very badly. There's still high crime rates. You have like a lot of shit that's going on that we can name out right now. And I'm saying, I'm not against those groups. I'm not a bigot. I'm not against groups advocating for themselves, but I'm for the black community not all the time being incentivized to vote for these other groups or advocate for these other groups while we're dealing with our own shit. Because when we do advocate for these other groups, for example, Hispanics, we advocated for them. We helped them get into this country. For the Asians who benefited off of civil rights, a lot of them forget that. And then after we advocate for these groups, we help
Okay,
these groups, you see
wait,
a lot of
wait,
examples.
hold up.
You see a
Dude,
lot of
you're doing that
examples.
same thing again when you're saying a lot and many. You're saying a lot and many. Listen, if you want to, if you want to say, wait, hold up. If you want to say specific groups, don't say a lot and many though. Again, you're doing that same thing where it makes it seem like you're casting wide nets on specific groups when you can point to specific criteria.
Hispanic. Let's go to the Hispanics, for example. Do you know how many Hispanics vote for the GOP?
A pretty
And are
decent
against
amount,
black-
actually. Yeah, I've seen data on it before.
Within LA, you know who paved the way for them to get here?
Yes,
Who do you
Black
think?
Americans, but a lot of
Yeah,
them were
and
also there already due to
yeah,
California having been Mexican
yeah.
territory
But do you know
before
how many of
wars.
them did come here and are against Black Americans?
Yeah, and that's a bad thing, but there are also many who came here and are perfectly fine with Black
And
Americans, largely
yeah,
because a lot of
yeah,
us live
and
in the
the
same communities with each other
yeah,
due
and
to
the issue,
racial
yeah, and the
prejudice
issue that I
faced from
and the
white
issue that
people.
I have with I didn't say all Hispanics, so the issue that I have with is these Hispanics who advocate to try to destroy our communities or fuck with Black Americans. That's the issue that I have with them.
Okay, so like, can you give me some
Specifically
names?
racist. Not off the top of my head,
Not
but
off
there
the
are plenty
top
of
of your
other
head.
good.
So you're saying there are
Not
plenty, but you can't give. Can you give me like
I
five?
I remember specific ones from a few articles that I could not name on the top of my head. There was one of them who were fuck. I remembered them. They were in. It was an L.A. Congresswoman or something. I forgot her name. Remember that story?
Yeah,
You
the
should know
racist
about
lady.
this.
But then again, that was like that whole city council. That situation was fucked.
Yeah. There was one other guy and a few other social media influencers that I saw supporting her as well,
Okay.
and a few others who were against reparations. I forgot their names, but I can't name everybody at once. But you can understand my sentiment
Okay.
and entire
So
point.
can I point out a couple of things
Yeah.
on this? Okay, so California as a state is actually majority. I think the largest ethnic group in California as a state is actually Hispanic, which is really interesting
Yeah.
when you think of
Yeah.
it. And we also have to keep in mind California as a state is one of the most socially progressive states, and although it hasn't necessarily done the best for racial minorities as of recent, and even in the past, it definitely has not. California is definitely one of those states that has been working towards being better. For example,
Yeah.
one of the
And
things
I'm
that they
also for
did,
it.
legalizing weed and then helping commute the sentence of people who were in on weed charges, which largely affected the black community. That was one thing they
Yeah.
did with a
Did I
Hispanic
say yeah?
majority population who helped
Yeah.
vote it in. So whenever you're
Yeah.
saying, oh, well, many Hispanics this, many Hispanics that, how about, the
Yeah.
Hispanic groups that
How
helped?
about I make a distinction? How about I make the distinction here? Because Undercover made a point. How about I just say racist Hispanics? Is that better for you?
Yes, that's much better. That's much better. It's much
All right,
clearer language.
there. Because I'm not. I think I'm not properly representing it properly. I meant racist Hispanics. That's probably better.
Yes, thank you.
Because
Because trust me,
I'm not a racist by any means. I brought this up to Saru earlier because I saw Saru specifically in chat call me a racist towards all white people because I said I don't like white ignorance, which means the K word. White ignorance within the black community is you know that term, don't you?
the
What it's
K
used
word.
for? No, white. The
the
term white ignorant. The term white ignorant.
I can look it up.
You,
What does it mean?
I could give you a quick synopsis. It's like a devolving from cracker. It means a white ignorant person, a racist, whether it be on the left or right or whatever,
Okay.
whether they know it or not.
Okay, I get that.
Yeah.
You can just say
And
white
and
racist. You don't need to use your like pre-initiated language.
well,
like
yeah,
those.
well, when I called him out earlier, because earlier I was talking about white ignorance, and I said that I made a distinction. I did make a distinction, and he still said I was racist towards white people, and that kind of pissed me the fuck off, and that's why I popped off.
Okay, gotcha.
Because despite me making the distinction to Saru and a lot of other people, I was still called a bigot, a racist towards white people, and that pissed me the fuck off. And you can understand why.
Yep.
Yeah. And then I got muted for like an hour, and then I got fucking double chutted, I guess. And then I got timed out because I was arguing with him. And you understand why I've been so pissed off for the past few minutes or so. I've been in chat, half an hour or so.
Yeah. I can get that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Saru is a fucking asshole.
gotcha. Okay. So a couple of other things. So
Yeah.
we've cleared it up.
Yeah.
When it comes to like language. Yeah, whenever you mean like
Yeah, of
racist
course.
people in particular, please just say racist. Don't say like many or a
Yeah.
lot or anything like that, because I'm gonna
Yeah,
have to call
yeah,
you on
sure.
that, because that vagary
Yeah,
is like
sure.
weird.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure, that's fine. I get it. I was being a little bit too blunt. Wasn't thinking.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Trust me, sometimes people.
I'm just really fired up. That's all. I'm usually calm. But this server is such a toxic space that whenever I try to talk to people, I get fucking dogpiled. Even when I'm being respectful and I get cursed at. So of course I get pissed off.
Yep.
And almost everyone in this VC is guilty of that, besides like Undercover or Bluestone, who I don't know that much.
Yeah, I mean, trust me, I tried multiple times to like tell people to like, hey, please shut the fuck up, let me handle this, you know. But
Yeah.
shit happens.
So what other topic do you want to talk about?
So I remember you said like earlier that you were like a black conservative, but like not in a. I'm assuming not in a Candace Owens way.
No, I don't. I hate Candace Owens. I'm not like a black conservative that blindly votes Republican. The way that I'm a black conservative is that I want to preserve the black household. I want black women and black men to be more traditional and start raising black children. I want black children to thrive. I want us to be more, in a sense, within our communities, more conservative of our culture as well. I want black culture
So
to thrive.
so if I may ask, what's your opinion on I mean, I guess like mixed race relationships. What's your opinion on that? I haven't
I've
seen
already
that.
said my opinion earlier. If you are within a mixed race relationship, that does not automatically make you a coon. What does make you a coon, or what does make me hate you, is when you are within a racial relationship and you divorce yourself entirely from your community and raise your kids to either hate black people or not identify with black people, because 9 times out of 10 they will be light skinned. It's all about mindset and how you support your people.
Okay, so
So
like
no, I'm not against interracial relationships. It's all about the mindset. I've seen plenty of pro-black people who date white women or are married to one. It all depends on your mindset, your language, how you act, and how you carry yourself around your community that you were born within.
okay, so like you're fine with mixed race relationships. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
If I may ask, when it comes,
context matters.
okay, so if I may ask, I think
It's
because
not,
like I
no,
was
no, it's
looking.
not bullshit. Hold up, no, no, it's not bullshit. How is it bullshit? I responded to you earlier and I said I was fine with it, Eliza. Why are you being a lying bitch right now? Excuse my language. Why are you lying? Why are you saying that I'm bullshitting?
Okay,
Answer the question, because you're being a fucking liar right now. I responded to you earlier, or I responded to someone else earlier, and I said I wasn't against interracial relationships. Why are you lying?
okay,
No, why? No, no. Let her fucking answer in tread zone. I want to hear this. I want to see this.
the loving black foundational American talks to his wife. I guess. Jesus Christ. Okay, how's everyone doing so far? I'm muted. You know, how is everyone?
Well, earlier, Eliza, you were fucking dogpiling me in the general chat. Do you not admit that?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Literally
Okay,
yesterday in the
this
general
was
chat while
literally
everyone
supposed
was
to be a
dogpiling
one-on-one.
me, you were fucking
This was
right
supposed
there
to be a
joining in. You
one-on-one.
didn't go against it. You were with your socialist buddies and you were shitting on me. Don't you dare fucking lie and act like you weren't being hateful towards me in general chat when I called you out on that shit. You're a fuck. Why are you being so disingenuous? Why are you lying? Why are you lying, Eliza? You were being fucking hateful in general chat when you guys are dogpiling me. No, because this is every time I call this shit out. Every time I get dogpiled in this fucking community, and I call it out, they say, "No, I'm not being hateful. Why are you being hateful towards me?" It's bullshit. I'm getting tired of this. Because you guys do this all the fucking time whenever we're talking. You insult people, and when they insult you back, you fucking chud them. This is bullshit. I'm tired of this mindset in this community. Whenever somebody doesn't 100% agree with you, you shit all over them. I remember last time that fucking happened, I was told to suck a Nazi white cock and I was told to go to hell. So no, you were being hateful and you were among the fucking dog pile. I'm not taking shit out of fucking proportion.
Okay, I'm going to
You
exercise
were
my.
among the dog pile.
I'm gonna exercise my mod powers real quick. Um, Everyone who's not me or Walter, I'm gonna have to ask you all to kindly shut the fuck up and stop talking. And if anyone responds to this outside of Balthazar, because you're also an adamant, I can't do that. If anyone else responds to this, even in text chat, I will fucking mute you. Got it?
Alright,
Got it.
let's continue.
The dog piling people.
I got pissed off. I'm sorry, I got pissed off at that fucking comment.
You're fine. You're fine. Okay.
Fucking gaslighting, man. Alright, continue.
Okay. Yeah. So back to the FBA thing. Are you like a Tariq Nasheed watcher? Is that something or?
A little bit of a Tariq Nasheed watcher. I don't agree with him 100%, but sometimes he does make good points, just like how I watch a few other people
So
as well.
what do you agree with him specifically on?
Well, I do agree that sometimes when Black Americans overly extend to other communities, we do get burned a lot of the times, or those communities don't appreciate what we do. The racism among those communities, to be precise, and it makes Black Americans feel very shitty. I do agree that Black Americans should be more proud of their heritage and that we should identify as foundational Black Americans and that we are not lost as a people. We have a culture, we have a people, we can trace our way back to what we were. We were slaves in America. That's what we were. We are not lost. We know what we are, and we are going to keep advancing as foundational Black Americans. That's what I took from his message. I don't agree with how he does shit on Africans sometimes and isn't for connecting with Africans who are not racist. I love Black people across the globe, and I'm not an isolationist when it comes to Black Americans and African Americans uniting.
Okay.
There's
So
distinction.
what? So what specifically do you agree with him on? Because you did say what you disagree with him on, but like
Yeah.
with the foundational Black American thing, you agree with him on that.
I agree
How?
that I agree that we should identify as foundational Black Americans because we did build this country off of our own corpses and ancestors.
Okay. So
We are the foundation of this country. A lot of the buildings that you see or the cities that you see were built on the graves of Black slaves, aka our ancestors, our brothers, our sisters.
all right. What is your opinion? Actually, let me ask. Have you ever heard of Fred Hampton by chance?
No, I have not. Who is this person you
Uh,
speak?
okay, Fred Hampton was, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, he was leader of the he was leader of the Chicago chapter of the Black Panther Party, like the OG Black Panther Party, and
Yeah,
he formed the well, a he got gatted by the feds because of course he did,
yeah,
um,
yeah. Of course, it is.
but
Everyone knows.
he formed the Rainbow Coalition, which was basically a coalition of black people as a part of the Black Panther Party, and also various other minority groups in Chicago,
Yeah,
such as Hispanic minority groups, some Asian minority groups, although they were still mostly centered around the Western Coast at the time.
yeah.
Um,
The point.
yeah, things such as that. Um, and my main question to you is like, what would be your take on something like that, like a collaborationalist group? Because I saw you
Well,
say something
in
earlier about like something like a rainbow coalition, and that you wouldn't. Let me look this
Well,
up just to make sure.
in an ideal setting, in an ideal political climate, I would be totally for all minorities and Black Americans working together. Of course, I've already said that I'm for certain minorities working together. When it comes to the current state of LGBTQ community, I said realistically, it's not going to benefit us allying with them, and that most
Wait,
likely
wait.
the fucking wait, kind of physical point. The conservatives, they're gonna go away from the gays, and they're gonna start associating us with the gays, and then we're gonna get shot more. And I brought up the point about how Joe Biden, you can see, is planning on hiring 100,000 cops. You can see that 100,000 cops getting hired.
Wait,
That's
wait,
most
wait.
likely.
Question. One point at a time. One point at a time, please.
Yeah,
If I may
yeah, sure.
ask, I never mentioned like gay people at all. I just said Rainbow Coalition, which is the term that Fred Hampton used.
Oh, my bad. I
So like,
thought you meant
so like,
gays.
no, no. Actually, I would like to explore that if I may.
Yeah, yeah, I thought
What,
you meant gays.
what's your opinion on gay people? Because that just kind of came out of nowhere, and it was like,
My opinion on gay people is a little bit not libertarian, but as long as they are not hurting people, I don't care who you're fucking.
okay. And then what was the thing about like them, like us associating with them will just get us shot more? Like, what was with that?
Well, because right now in the current political climate, everyone is resurfacing, become anti-gay. You have a lot of conservatards and a lot of alt-righters that want to kill gay people because they think all gay people are groomers. Because a few teachers who happen to be gay individuals groom children, and now they assume all gays groom children. So they're using a
Okay.
groomer narrative to kill gay people within their
Okay.
own communities. And if we associate with them, they'll say, "Oh, all black people are pedophiles. They support pedophiles," and they're going to start trying to kill us. You're going to have a Colorado shooting, but for
Hold
black
up,
people.
hold up. You do realize that like they do that already. Like the only reason
Yeah,
why
they
they're
do. All the
focusing, the only
conservative.
reason why they're focusing on gay people right now is because they are like, as a group, gay people are the group to shit on. Like queer people in general are the
Yeah,
group to
yeah,
shit on
and
right
yeah, and
now.
I know that a lot of them are targeting blacks, but I prefer not being targeted more because we're actively associating with them. A lot of them
So
do want to
you're
target blacks.
willing to shy off a group so that they can get shit on. Like you do realize what's gonna happen whenever, like, in the event that all queer people get wiped out in the United States, you do realize who's next, right? Like, all you're
Yeah,
gonna
I
be
do
doing is
realize
buying time.
buying time. What do you mean buying time? I said, well, they are focusing on their own issues. If black individuals want to help them, that's fine. But I want the majority of us to focus on our community and getting shit handled with. So in the case that they do target us, we're properly ready and we're not easily being knocked down. If we do get
So
to an ideal point, no, if we do get to an ideal point where black and gays and other minorities can work together, then sure. But in
okay,
this current climate, I prefer we focus and fix these issues that we have in our community to some extent, while not just extending a hand to another community while we still have shit going on in our own.
okay, so you do realize that you can focus on multiple issues facing multiple groups at once, right?
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yes,
I've seen the black community.
we are
I've seen the
very
black community.
capable of doing that.
I've seen the black community. I've seen the black
What
community
what
try
what's
to
that
do that,
supposed to
and they
mean?
get burned a lot of the time.
Yeah, yeah, people get burned. That's the thing about politics. Whenever you're fighting against fascists, especially fascists that hold a majority of the political power in this country, yeah, you're gonna get burned. But that doesn't mean that you should
Yeah,
let
so I
other groups burn,
prefer.
because that just
I
means
already
that we're
said
gonna be
that.
next. When those groups are
Yeah, and
gone,
I
we're
said
next.
did I say I want that group done? I said the majority of us should focus on getting our shit done, reparations, all that shit that we want to
We
advocate for.
can
We should
get our
focus on
shit
that.
done while
And any
helping other
black
people get their
individual,
shit done.
and any no no, and any black individual who wants to help those gay groups or gay minorities can. But I, among others, want to focus on fixing our shit and getting our shit to the point where we can help these communities properly and have a decent voice along with them.
Okay, so what's your opinion on people who are in both groups? Yeah, who
If
like
they are in
exist
both
in
groups,
both groups,
if
and they
if they
kind
are
of don't want to die based on either
if
group
they are
identity.
if they are in both groups, they can support both groups if they want to as individuals, and that may be a help. But at some point, you're going to focus on more of another group than another. You're going to have those points
That's
where
not
one group is going to
necessarily
say,
true.
that's human nature. One group, if they ask you to do something, another group asks you to do something. How are we going to do this properly without all of us getting killed?
Okay, so it's slightly related to this. So like you support black feminism, right?
I support second and first wave feminism when it comes to black feminism.
Okay, so what's your opinion on women like Angela Davis who both focused on race and being a woman and the oppression at the intersection of both of those groups? Do you think Angela Davis
Does
was focusing
does
on
she?
mostly women or mostly
I
black
have
people?
I have a question for you.
Uh huh.
I have a question for you. Does she mainly, when she's making these points, what does she point to? What are her arguments? I haven't heard this person. What are her arguments and how does she propose herself? Because I've seen a lot of black feminists nowadays who just shit on black men or make points towards black men within our community and hating them. I've
Okay,
seen a lot of them
wait.
do that. You have remember your Cynthia G's and this other woman that I saw on Destiny stream a while back who hated black men. She said she was a feminist, and there was a white feminist in there who was supporting every point she made. Her name was Lav Loon, some fucking
Well,
excuse my
listen.
language,
I
a
trust me. I have never heard of that person. I would probably not agree with her. Okay, I do
yeah.
actually have
But
a
a lot of
question
black
though.
women I've seen in those communities and Cynthia G's communities are black feminists. They
So,
identify as black
if
feminists.
I may ask, do you know who Angela Davis is?
No, I do not. I have not
So,
heard of
do
her.
you consider yourself a black liberationist, or like someone who believes in black liberation?
I do believe in that
So, you
in
believe
certain
in black
aspects.
liberation, and you've never heard of Angela Davis?
No, I have not.
That
I
is
don't scour
very
the web.
interesting. Angela Davis isn't like some tiny person. She is a pretty
So,
notable advocate.
so is it my fault for not knowing whom she is or
Kinda,
hearing of
yeah,
her
because it
within my
seems like you
immediate
got most of
circles?
your information from the internet and specific internet groups if you've never even heard of Angela
What
Davis.
do you mean specific internet groups? What do you mean by that?
Oh,
What
you know what
internet
groups I'm
groups?
talking about.
No, what groups are we talking about? Just
Yeah,
tell me
the
those
Tariq
groups.
Nasheed groups,
So
the
you're
fucking
saying so
Dr.
you're
Umar
calling
groups. Yeah, those
so
people in
so so
particular.
so
Listen,
you're
dude, I
calling
already
me
checked
no
your
no so
vibe.
you're
I knew
calling
who
no
you
so
were
you're
going
sitting here
into
no no
this.
no 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 so you're
No, no,
sitting
no,
here
no,
and
no,
you're
no, no,
saying
no,
that
no,
I'm a
because I know
no no no
exactly
no
what
no
kind of
no
groups
no
you're in.
no no
You're in
you're
the kind
sitting
of
here
groups who want to
you're
promote
calling me a
yourself.
Dr. Umar and Tariq Nasheed fan. You're a liar. I'm not subscribed to any of them. I don't go.
Yeah,
on their
but you
groups.
do
I don't
occasionally
listen
listen to their
I already
videos and
told you,
occasionally
I'm
agree
not
with
reading
them.
shit.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
so stop
okay. That's what they all
stop
say.
strawmanning me.
Listen, listen,
No, I'm
because when
not
it comes
drinking
down
shit,
to it, when it
man.
comes
I
down to
listen
it, the
to a
fact of
little
the
bit.
matter is, I know
I'm not a
what
Turkish
kind of
terrible.
person
You're
you
not
are.
proving me up in
You
that.
don't believe in black liberation. You feel like you have been spurred by a society. That's why your
What do you
entire
mean
art.
I don't?
That's what.
What do
That's
you
why
mean
you
I
were
don't believe in
crapping on
black
West
liberation?
Africans earlier. The fact of the
What
matter.
do you mean? I
The
was
fact of the
crapping
matter
on
is
black,
because
racist
you
West
feel.
Africans.
No, you were saying
How
many.
do I
I
know
had to
this?
call you on that many times before you went back to the racist point. Because you and I both know what
And to
you're
make a
actually talking about.
distinction,
You don't
what am I
feel any
talking about?
connection to these groups. You hate these groups. You
I don't
don't
hate
like
these
these
groups.
groups.
I
You
just
don't
said
like
I
these
love them.
groups. That's why you're pointing to them and you're going, oh, well, this group has done yada yada yada, and it only takes someone like me to point out, hey, maybe don't say all of those things about these groups. You are not a black liberationist.
So don't call out the issues within these groups and what the racism within these
No,
groups.
you can call
right?
out the issues in those groups, but the way that you're doing
I
it
have been.
sure seemed to be looking like you're pointing to those groups. I can pull up a specific message if
Did
you
I
want.
say at what point did I say that I hated all West Africans? That I hated
You
all of them and that I
quite
don't like them?
actually. Wait, hold up.
No,
One
show
second.
me
One
this.
second.
Show me like show a screenshot. No, show a screenshot.
Show
where
a
I said I hated
screenshot?
all. Yeah, say where I hated all of them. Like all
Okay.
of them, all West Africans. That
Yeah,
I hate
I actually
all West
have a- I
Africans.
actually have a
that I don't fuck
screenshot
with
that's
them.
pretty
that I don't,
interesting like that.
that I don't fuck with all West
Yeah,
Africans.
I
that I
actually-
hate them and I hate Africa as a
I
continent.
actually
Where
have
did
a
I say that I
screenshot
hated
like that,
all?
my bro.
Where did I say that? Why don't you show it?
Yep.
Because I don't remember. I don't remember saying that I hated all of them as a whole. I was against the ones who call us fucking akatas and fucking cotton pickers. And I already said that I was fine for having black allies. So why are you strawmanning me?
I did.
You keep having this.
No, dude. It's because of your language. It's because of your language. Okay, dude. If you keep shouting, okay, I need to be able to get a point out. If you keep shouting, I'm gonna mute you. If you keep shouting, I'm gonna mute you, dude. I need to be able to get a point out. Okay. So, like, I'm gonna have to ask you for 1 second, my kind friend. Express like some church-like silence and let me speak right quick. Okay. What I'm reading you as is someone who looks at black liberationism as an aesthetic, and you try to achieve it through shitting on other groups, and it only takes someone else to call you out on your rhetoric, your very bad rhetoric, which is why I posted that, because it very clearly seems like you typed that out, and then you're like, oh wait, fuck, actually I have to, like, specify, because you don't know your language, you don't know your rhetoric, you don't know you don't even know who the fuck Angela Davis is. I'm not saying that you have to, like, read her fucking books,
so I have to
but
know
you don't.
who Angela Davis is
You
to
should
be a
at least
black
have
liberationist.
heard of
Are you
her.
retarded?
You should have at least have
not
heard of her. You should have at least have heard of her. If you don't even know who she is, then you are not a black liberationist.
So I have to hear of this person to be a black liberationist in any
No,
aspect.
you should
That's
at least
what you're saying.
know about them. That's the thing about it. Because you don't know these groups. You get all of your rhetoric from people like Tariq Nasheed, sad little men who sit in their rooms all day and yell at women because they have nothing better to do with their lives. I know exactly who you are. I know exactly who you are. I know exactly the type of people that you are because I've dealt with thousands of you.
So you think that I'm just a fucking Kevin Samuels?
Yes!
That I like shitting on black women?
Literally, that is what you read me as.
So my rhetoric.
You can say that you love one group and then shit on them immediately. One of Hitler's best friends was a gay man.
At what point did I say that I hated black women? If I hate them so fucking much, Pillow, show me where I said
You don't have to say it for it to be communicated.
How is it being communicated?
How's it been communicated? Well, we can go back to that whole. I don't like it whenever black feminists say bad things about black men.
No, shut the fuck up. Show me communicating where I said that I hated black women and I don't like them in my fucking language. Show me.
Okay, come on, calm down for a second. Okay. You okay? You good? Type if you're good. Type if you're good. Type if you're good, sweetheart. Just say you're good. Just say if you're good. Sweetheart, yeah, I can call you sweetheart, I can call you sugar plum, I can call you sugar tits, I can call you whatever the fuck I want, dude. We can keep going at this. So are you good for me to unmute you? And can we talk calmly? Please. Okay, I'm gonna unmute you. Okay, so. So let's talk about this. Okay, I have my hand on the button in case I need to point it out.
You
So,
literally, I'm just gonna say this right now because you literally
hold
started
up
shouting first, and you're accusing me of being
one
a
second,
racist
sweetheart, one
against.
second. Okay. The reason why I started shouting is because you started talking over me, like you just started doing then. I'm gonna have to ask you to stop doing that, buddy. Can we do that? Can we do that? Give me a yes. Come on. You're a big boy. I know you can do it. Just continue for convo? Yeah, we can continue for convo. Just let me speak without getting interrupted. That's all I need. Okay, cool. Shut the hell up and unmute me and speak. Okay, I'll take that as a yes. Thank you. I love you. Love you, buddy. Black man to black man, I love you. Okay. Listen, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you. Because I almost fell down the same path myself. Almost. But I stopped myself. Okay? So. To me, yeah, and this is entirely to me, it seems like your entire knowledge of black liberation and the black power movement in general has come from specific people on the internet who harp that aesthetic to fill their pockets. That's it. That's what it comes down to. You don't actually believe in black liberationism. You don't believe in black power. You don't believe in black solidarity. If you did,
Wow.
if you did, you would support a bit of intersectionalism. That's why I brought up Fred Hampton and the Rainbow Coalition earlier. Because the fact of the matter is, it takes multiple groups of people working together to fight against oppression. You can't just focus on one group at a time. You can focus on specific
you
issues and
said.
groups. Stop talking over me. Stop talking over me, please. Okay, we good? Okay. A rising tide brings up all ships. And that is something that you are clearly trying to shy away. That is why, and don't speak over me because I'm about to go into this, yeah? That is why you were pointing to you were using very vast language to describe specific groups. You weren't saying, until I corrected you in this, you weren't saying racist Hispanics, you were saying many Hispanics. You weren't saying racist Nigerians, you were just saying Nigerians. And I can bring up the messages. Because you were saying this until I got. What? Wait, hold up. Come on, dude. I was really just about to finish my point, okay? I'll tell you when I'm done. Okay? That's why you were saying just Nigerians. And again, I can bring up specific messages if you want. The fact of the matter is, you do not come off to me as someone who actually supports black liberation. You seem like someone who has been wronged by groups before, which I can believe. Yeah, I've been wronged by groups before. But then instead of internalizing that and going, okay, that was one bad person, but at the same time, I'm not going to cast aspersions on wide groups, that's what you end up doing. You end up casting aspersions on wide groups, which communicates to me, and I'm almost done, it communicates to me that either A, you really don't like these groups and you're playing cover for doing that by saying, oh, I love these groups. Actually, I just have issue with some of their aspects, and it only takes someone calling you on that for you to say, oh, I only have an issue with some of their aspects. Either that, or alternatively, you're just not good at rhetoric at all, and you should probably stop talking about politics before you end up pissing someone off inexorably and getting your shit rocked for accidentally saying something that you didn't mean. Okay? I'm done.
Alrighty. You finish your point. Now, when I start talking, I better not hear you utter a fucking word, alright? Let me finish a point.
Yes,
if I hear you cut me off, I'm gonna leave this. Don't call me sweetheart. Shut the fuck up. If I hear you cut me off a single time, I'm gonna leave this VC and we're not gonna talk. Because anytime I do talk in this server, and I try to be reasonable with my rhetoric, I try to be reasonable, you guys keep poking, and some of you will take bites out of me and fucking insult me. Nook, you're responsible for this. Marshall, you were involved with that. And a few other of you that I can name were involved with that. Even Eliza, though, she'll fucking lie about it. But whenever I do that and I get angry and I start fucking going off, you guys act like I'm going off the rails. Now, to go off my points earlier, when you brought up that screenshot about Nigerians, you said I was fucking up when I said, oh, not all. You said I was saying that to clarify. In that screenshot, I said not all Africans, just Nigerians, due to them being the reason for our ancestors being slaves. Now, maybe I was wrong in that message, and the context of that message looks fucked to a lot of people. I should have clarified that by saying racist Nigerians. Probably. Probably. I was fucked on that, so I'll concede on that. But to say that I'm against black liberation and then I'm not pro-black and that I'm against this and that when I've literally said that I concede in an ideal situation, I'd want a lot of groups to work together. And I said in the current climate, I'm not for that. I'm for the community as it is right now. For the most part, the majority of us, maybe a few can help. I'm not against, I never said I was against that. A few can help these other groups. But right now, I want us to start focusing on our groups and the issues of our infrastructure. A lot of black communities don't have black infrastructure, don't have black people to employ them within some of these communities. And I'm for us fixing those issues on our own without any outside help or government aid or government reliance. Okay?
Okay.
So let me clarify that. You're not gonna go here and compare me to a fucking Kevin Samuels fanboy, all right? There is nothing wrong with my rhetoric besides this entire space being toxic to any idea that does not fully follow in with it. And when I get pissed off and I start accidentally fucking up, you guys bite out of me. So no, I'm gonna clarify this right now. Do not ever say that I am against pro-black liberation or that I am not for my people. Okay, you're not. That's what you're not gonna do, and you're not gonna call me a Tariq Nasheed fanboy. I've listened to Tariq Nasheed. I've disagreed with him about black women. I've disagreed with him a lot, and I know that a lot of these figures can be grifters. Tariq Nasheed is not for black people unifying. I'm for us unifying with black people that are within our interests, within the black population across the world globally's interests. So don't do that. Don't do that again, Pillow, because I'm gonna call you out every fucking time, just like I did to Saru. Are we clear about that? Okay, Sunshine. Okay.
Yes, honey.
We clear on that?
Yes, honey.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with that being said, again, intersectionality is kind of a thing that you need to do if like you want to rise against an oppressive system. Intersectionality usually fucking helps.
Oh, pathetic
Just
rant.
saying.
Okay, Nick. Okay, Nick. Hold
Whoa,
up, Nick.
whoa,
Hold up.
whoa, whoa,
No,
whoa,
no,
whoa!
no,
Hold
no,
up
no,
now! Hold
I
up
saw
now!
that.
Hold
No,
up now!
no, 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 no.
Hold
I
up
fucking
now.
saw that.
Wait.
You want to talk shit?
Wait.
No,
Wait.
this fucking
What?
Canadian. No. I've been hating this guy since day fucking one. He's been on my ass.
Okay. Me and you. Don't pay attention to Chud Zone. Don't pay attention to Chud Zone. Just me and you. Everyone else doesn't exist. I'm gonna have to ask everyone else to shut the fuck up in Chud Zone. Everyone. Including you, Balf. I love you, but including you. We can't keep getting sidetracked, please. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, please continue. With your point, if you'd like. And if you're not going to continue, I can just go on with mine.
You literally, I'm not saying that I'm against us being intersectional, but I'm actually advocating and I've been supporting people who want to get a black infrastructure done, who want to get black communities to be more connected and less outwardly focused on other social or political issues within other communities, that we need to start focusing on that so that the next generation isn't in the same position we are in, so that the next generation can have decent jobs or decent way of fucking life. Okay. Don't ever say that I'm not pro-black liberation.
Okay.
Just because I don't know some random figure.
Okay, I'm not going to say about you're not pro-black liberation. I'm just going to say about you don't understand black liberation as a concept. I'm just going to go with that from now on. Yeah.
You literally went to a rant, literally belittling every facet of my belief and just called me a fucking Kevin Samuels fanboy. That's what you did. Just letting you know that.
What you speak like, dude. I'm sorry.
So I hate black women and I fuck.
No, not necessarily. Actually, wait, no. I never specifically mentioned.
Kevin Samuels. You know Kevin Samuels died fucking a Latino person, right? He was not.
Wait, he died having sex.
For the black community in any way. Yeah,
wait, good for him.
No,
actually,
he was not pro-black in any regards. He did not like the black community in any regards. Maybe he made a few money off of it, but he was not for it.
Yeah, kind of like Tariq Nasheed and his whole fucking what's your opinion on the buck-breaker thing from Tariq Nasheed?
What'd you say?
What's your opinion on Tariq Nasheed's whole buck-breaker thing? Yeah.
Buck-breaker? You talking about when they call people getting buck-breaking or something?
Yeah. What's your opinion? He made a whole fucking movie off of it. I think he made a lot of money off of it.
Are you talking about when he specifically targets black people who quote-unquote buck-break?
Well, I mean, that movie, if I'm remembering correctly, was specifically against queer men.
Well, I haven't really, like I said, I'm not a big follower of Tariq Nasheed, so can you provide what he was saying or the context? 'Cause
I
I've only
mean,
watched a few videos of his as reference
it's like a
from a few family
whole
members.
ass movie. I don't know.
Just give me a TLDR of the entire points that he made, and I could say how I believe them or whatever. My fucking
Basically, it
thoughts
was a
on it.
movie that took like the sexual abuse that a lot of black people faced during slavery and tried to transform that into like a wider conspiracy about how the modern queer movement is actually trying to like disempower black men from fighting up against oppression. It was like two steps away from like blaming Jewish people for it. Like it was a weird fucking movie.
Well, I don't really know much about that topic, and I don't have any smoke for gay people, in my personal opinion. So I can't. I don't really know. I don't hate gay people. And if his point was that gay people bad, then Tariq Nasheed was wrong on that point, I guess.
Okay, so
I do believe that within this video that I saw that some, I'm not, in the case of Ye, who had a very big schizo rant, I hated that a lot of Jewish people within their community were grouping all black people and thought that we were all going to start hating Jewish people just because Kanye said that or that we hated Jewish people. A lot of us don't. And a lot of us did condemn Ye or Kanye, whatever the fuck he calls himself, rightfully so. And that a lot of it was being overplayed, that we were all gonna normalize anti-Semitism when a lot of us, including myself, were making fun of Ye for going on a fucking schizo rant and a 3-hour rant about loving Hitler.
okay,
I did agree on that, that some people within the Jewish community didn't have a lot of faith in us as black Americans to realize that Ye was being retarded on his bullshit. That's when I remember when Ye said that as soon as we saw, as soon as I remember we used to love Kanye, but as soon as we saw him wearing that MAGA hat, unironically, and hugging with Trump, that's when we just fucked off with him. And a lot of Kanye's fan base is white. Just letting you know.
well, yeah, of course. I mean, no one gets that big in numbers without having like a fucking white
a lot
fan
of his
base.
fan bases. Yeah.
Yeah. Personally, I'm more of a Kendrick Lamar fan. Always have been, but fucking...
Do oh, you want proof, Nook? You want proof, Nook? You want proof?
Wait,
There was
hold up. Wait,
literally-
was Nook talking in fucking chat? Nook, shut the fuck up, please.
No. Let's go over his point real quick because this guy, this fucking Canadian, wants to get in the conversation. Let's hear this. There was nothing where Jews were saying that blacks were gonna be anti-Semitic. Is that what you're saying? That there wasn't a fear from the Jewish community that we would fall into normalizing anti-Semitism? Is that what you're fucking saying? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're gonna say right now, Dook? Are you gonna be another fucking retard again? I'm just asking you. Well, your
Okay.
opinion is fucking dog shit.
Hold
Shut the
up,
fuck
hold
up. All right, let's continue the conversation. Philip.
Okay, Nook, if I see
I
that
don't
message
care about
send,
dog shit
I will
opinion.
mute you.
I don't
Do
care
not
about
type.
it. I'm getting tired of this fucking Canadian. Every time I'm having a conversation, this piece of shit keeps talking shit. And he always does it when he has a group around him because he's a fucking pussy and he's a coward. Anyway, let's continue the conversation, Pillow. Let's go back to what were we on about? Fucking done
Okay.
with this retard.
Yeah.
Let's continue.
Okay. So we were talking about Tariq Nasheed. We can get off of that point. I'd prefer not to talk about him. I really do not like that man.
Yeah, I don't like him either, but I can agree on some of his points when he is right.
Well, a broken clock is right twice a day. So.
Yeah, that's my entire point. That's why don't ever say that I'm a fanboy of him, that I only follow black figures like that on the internet, because I don't.
Okay.
Don't misrepresent me because of your own thoughts about me in your own fucking head, all right?
Okay.
Now let's
dude.
continue.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Okay.
okay, sunshine.
So, yeah, love you too, sweetheart. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So, if I may ask, how did you develop this this philosophy? Because like,
Well, as a black man, who grew up in the South, I have never had good relations with other communities within this small community we have here. And I've already said where I live. A lot of people do know where I live within the South. There's a local white community nearby us, and there's a black community that I live within. And the white community, we do not have good relations with that community. We do not like the white community within our area because they actively try to terrorize or insult us. I've been called the hard R multiple times when I used to go to school. I was called the hard R multiple times. I saw this one real nice black kid, who was hitting on this white woman once within the lunchroom. the white woman told a bunch of the other boys in the school that some black guy was hitting on them. And few hours later, I was walking through the hallway and I see this black. They start beating on the fucking black guy. They jump him, and while they're fucking beating him, they call him the hard R. So of course, I'm not gonna have similar outlook to you who may live somewhere else.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely get that, and that's the issue with.
And that's in the modern day, by the way. Just saying. This
Yeah.
isn't like the '60s.
Oh no! I can definitely believe it. I've faced. I mean, again, I live in North Carolina, which is in the South. Despite the name,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
I have also faced horrible racial prejudice myself in my life.
Yeah.
I've been lucky enough to live, at least
Mm-hmm.
in like a relatively sizable city, because North Carolina, for the South, actually has like quite a couple of cities,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah. I know. I know.
yeah. But like, I've been out in the country before. I live in suburbia, so like I experience racism myself. The place that I
Yeah.
work actually is like right on the cusp of like suburbia to the country, so I've experienced racism there. I get it 100%. My main thing is just like it feels, and this is just from like what you've said with the whole like, oh, I want to like build up the black community, but I want it to be like mostly black people, and like while some people can focus on the issues of other groups,
Yeah.
like I want to primarily focus on this, and I think people should primarily focus on building us up. um it seems, and correct me if I'm wrong, of course,
Mm-hmm.
um
Mm-hmm.
but
You've misrepresented me a lot of times.
well, yes,
So
please
go
just
ahead.
correct me if I'm wrong this time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like this insularity comes from issues that you've had with other groups in the past. And my main thing is just like, Eliza, shut
Not in
the
the past.
fuck up. Not
Wait,
you,
wait, wait,
Eliza,
what?
shut up.
Well, race alliance. That means fucking nothing, Eliza. Okay.
Okay,
Continue.
how about this? Next person to type in chat. Actually,
can
I'm gonna put
understand-
this up.
You know what, Pillow? You can understand why in this space I'm so aggressive now. Because I was nice when I first came here. I was very reasonable. I was very nice to everyone, and I still got cursed out like that. I still got that treatment. This is why I don't like anybody in this community, and why I'm not friendly to most of you anymore. Because I've been banned before as well. I've been muted multiple times, and now I've been chutted or perma-muted, whatever it is in this server.
Well, yeah, I mean, but then again, I think that's just the thing about engaging in politics in like a Discord server. It's not like
Oh,
I
but
want.
here's the thing. In this server, I've watched Xander Hall. I've watched a few other lefty creators as well, and they preach being able to convert people to leftyism. And I don't believe if you want to convert people that you're going to operate and carry yourselves like this, or you're going to tell somebody, a black man, which I've been told this in this fucking community, to suck a big white Nazi cock, or call him a bigot, or call him this or that and that.
I mean,
Even when
well,
he's trying to explain himself and being reasonable.
we
You'll
also
get dogpiled.
we
This is literally, this is why I said this is literally, I've debated people on the right as well. I haven't just debated lefties. This is literally the experience I've had in literal like fucking neo-Nazi and like alt-right discourse that I've debated and fought with.
okay. So, I would like to note
This isn't
this
how you
is a
convert people
this
to
is
your
a
side.
server of over 30,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
Shit
What's the
happens.
excuse? Mm-hmm.
What's the excuse? Zan is one
We're-
person.
the mods themselves, the people who hires the mods in this server.
Zan and other mods. But
Yeah,
9 times
so
out of 10,
the
it's
mods themselves act like this. The mods themselves that I've seen, that I've tried to
Okay.
be friendly with, act like this. And then they get surprised when a lot of people don't want to like be on the left. And I'm not even like a fucking chud. I don't even support Republicans, but I don't support the left or Democrats either currently.
okay, mate.
Maybe
You have to
I
keep
might- I
in
might-
mind that the
Yeah.
mods had
Yeah.
muted you and shutted you. And I know this because I'm a mod myself, and I know the way that
Yeah.
we usually mod around here. To
Mhm.
everyone else, it seemed like you were being belligerent in general chat,
belligerent,
which is why,
belligerent.
yes, that is the word I'm going to use. You were kind of being, and trust me, listen, I'm someone who can get very fucking belligerent. I know belligerent when I see it. You were getting belligerent in general chat, hence why you got shutted.
I I was literally being attacked by multiple people in the chat. I wasn't being belligerent. I was arguing with multiple people dogpiling me. That's not being
Yes.
belligerent. If
And
I
you
was
know
being
what you
belligerent,
do
I would
when
be
that
specifically
happens?
I'll be specifically belligerent to one person that I'm fucking constantly insulting, but I
Okay.
wasn't. In general chat, I was arguing with multiple people, some of which have been in this VC that actively fuck with me. So no, I'm not being belligerent. I'm giving the same energy that you people in this community give out. And when I give that same energy back, you fucking people freak the fuck out and you act like assholes. And you act like I'm being unreasonable. When I was reasonable,
Okay,
I was nice.
listen.
I was open. I was literally talking to a guy who wanted to convince me to be a communist, and I was listening to him. He was being nice, but then I get fucking kicked out of the server. When I come back and want to talk to him, I got dogpiled again. So no, don't don't go there because I will dog walk you through all the screenshots and experiences I've had within a few days
Okay.
being in the server, just because I didn't agree with a lot of you and your points.
Okay, you know, how about this? Next time you're arguing with someone in the server, you know, if you remain in the server after this, that's your choice. Next
Mm-hmm.
time someone does that, DM me. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
Just DM me.
Mm-hmm.
Does that sound good?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, you have a
Yeah, let's
lifeline to an.
continue the
Listen, I'm
conversation.
giving you a lifeline to an admin. I wouldn't, whatever this.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
right.
Next
All
time,
right. All right.
just DM me, and I'll see what I can
Mm-hmm.
do. Sound good?
Yeah, let's just continue the conversation.
Cool. Is there anything you wanted to talk about?
Not as particular. I just wanted to clarify a lot of this because I've been called a lot of shit in this server, and I've been even now I've been dealing with one of your moderators, Saru, constantly fucking with me. I mean, we could talk about the topic of them claiming me to be racist towards white people as a whole, if you want to talk about that, being accused of that,
You know, I don't necessarily
and
know why
didn't
they
support it.
accused you of that. You
I
haven't
was
said
being accused.
anything this
Saru
conversation
said
that would indicate that, and if I'm being
Saru,
honest,
Saru said, and Saru basically said because I was talking about white people, and he said that I was being racist towards white people for talking about them. And when I said, hey, I'm distincting white ignorance from white people or individuals, I'm fine with white individuals who aren't racist towards me. The problem that I have with is white ignorance and white racists within this community. And when I did that, he got very angry with me. So I called him a white ignorant. And when he continued, he kept calling me a fucking bigot and racist towards white people. And that pissed me off.
okay,
And it still pissed me off because everyone was fine with it. Nobody defended me
okay.
at all.
I'm just gonna say this. I'm just gonna say this. Yeah, I don't know the 100 of the situation. I've heard your tale. Well, not. I'm not gonna say tale. That sounds demeaning. I've heard what
Mm-hmm.
you've said. I don't think I've heard what Saru said, and I would have to review the messages. But at the end of the day, you haven't said
Saru
anything to
is a
me.
disingenuous piece of
You
shit.
you haven't said anything to me that would indicate that you're racist against all white people. So I'm gonna assume that you're not, and we can move on from this point because I'm not Saru, and I'm not gonna fight Saru's battles. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Anything else?
Well, what do you have to say? Because you said we're talking about black liberation. What do you think about that? Or where I come from? What do you think about my beliefs? I've made some clarifications and had to correct you on some of it.
I think it would do you well to learn a little bit about intersectionality.
You know what? If you can give me some sources, I'll check them out in my own time. Because I've been given sources by some of you, and I've even talked to a communist himself, and he gave some good points. So if you give me some good points, I'll think about that. But
Yeah.
so far, I don't like how you painted me earlier as a Tariq Nasheed fan, or that I had disdain towards black women when I've done the farthest. Or you said that you can still say that you love people and hate them. Like, why did you say that?
I mean, you
Why
can.
did you say that? Yeah, but I don't. I literally said in chat earlier that I love black women and I want black women and black men to unite, and that's why I date black women because I want to unite. You
Well,
know?
yeah, but that's also the thing about it. A lot of people can see that as a kind of patriarchal view, like the idea that black men and black women should marry and
How
should
how is it
unite.
how is it
It's
how is it
almost like
patriarchal? I didn't
it's
specifically say marry
it
though. I
can
said that
sound well.
black women and black men in general should love each other and be more united. How is that patriarchal? I didn't say that they should start marrying and shit though.
Well, yeah,
Marriage
but
was not
whenever you
formed
say
out.
unite in that kind of context, it usually indicates marriage. That's
Not
usually
just
what it
I didn't
indicates.
I
Like,
should have. I need to clarify that it's not marriage. So at no point did I bring up marriage, nor was marriage the intent of that argument. I just said that black women
well,
and black men should be more united, even if they aren't together. They should be able to have some level of love and connection to each other as brothers and sisters. Because
Well,
we've been on this fucking continent for years now. We've been together, and we have people in our own community that hate black men, or men in quotations who hate on black women. I'm not for that. That's why I don't like Kevin Samuels, and I don't agree with everything some of these black figures say. While realizing they can say some good shit.
gotcha.
I don't cape for these creators, and I haven't caped for any of them. So don't ever accuse me of being one of their fanboys. All right?
Okay, you
That's
said
not what
it.
you're gonna do.
Confess. I got you. I got you.
I'm just gonna
Okay.
I'm gonna keep
Listen,
just gonna
trust
keep
me.
saying that, because if you ever do that again, I'm gonna just clarify that. All right? I don't like that.
Wait. What are you gonna do
I've
if
been
I do
told
that
that
again?
before. I'm gonna insult you, and I'm gonna call out your bullshit
Oh,
over
you
and
can
over and
call me
over
every
until
word in the
and
book.
I'm gonna keep nailing that and drilling it into your head. Is that fair?
Oh yeah. That sounds. Ooh, sounds kind of.
Shut
Okay.
up.
Yeah. So, moving on to it. Yeah, no. So back to what I was saying. A lot of people can see that as like a little bit of a patriarchal view. And again, not saying that you believe this. Just be more clear with your rhetoric, please. A lot of the people who do preach that same stuff do tend. Yes, you've clarified, but in
Even in
future,
chat, though.
in
Even in chat.
future, okay, in future, be more clear with what you mean by that, because a lot of the people who preach something similar to that with the same rhetoric just mean that they want like black women barefoot and pregnant and like fucking housewives. Okay, which is that
That's
what you
not.
want? I don't think that's what you want, but just to make sure,
That's
is that
not
what
what
you
I
want?
want.
Okay,
No.
good to know. We can move
At
on
no
from
point
that
did I
point
say that.
now.
I'm not a tradcon.
Okay, good to know you're not a tradcon. That's one good thing that we've moved over on. Okay.
Regardless, man. I
Yeah.
just need to understand. I'm gonna need those sources.
Yeah, I'll send you like a PDF of like Women, Race, and Class by Angela
Yeah.
Davis. It's a really good book, you know. And I
Yeah,
brought
yeah.
her up. I think it'll do you good to like read her material. She's a very smart woman. Okay.
But to just finish this before I like take a break and relax a little bit, almost I just need to say this real quick to Nuke. Why is it that every time someone's having a conversation, or anytime someone's having a conversation, you have to butt in and be an asshole? Like it's always the Canadians that I see do this. I just need to clarify that before I head out. It's always the Canadian. It's just like it's inherent to Canadians to be assholes. Anyway, I want to head out.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out. You guys have a good one.
You too.
And yeah, fuck Nuke and fuck Canadians, man.
All right. You have a good night, dude. Jesus fucking Christ.
Ignoring the fact that a Canadian was making sure that he was catered to as best as possible.
Guy is a whole fucking mess, dude. That was painful. That was so fucking painful. I still think that he's a Hotep. I think he just got fucking insecure when I called him out on watching Tariq Nasheed. Like, I never brought up Kevin Samuels. He brought him up, and then he got super defensive
We
over
need
that.
to talk about Kevin.
Yeah, we do not need to talk about Kevin. I'll rather shoot myself than talk about Kevin. Chat.
I want to make a pun.
Chat, how do we feel about that one? That is my first debate back streaming. How do we feel about that one? He sent me a friend request, really? Okay, fuck it. Sure, accept.
Wait,
I've accepted.
are we allowed to
murder.
talk?
Yes, you are allowed to talk now.
Don't say any slurs.
Alright,
please. He's fucking said enough to
These
get my
fucking
fucking
Canadians.
video dinged.
Well, Bell is literally protected.
Hey,
It's true. I was.
I
literally
was like,
making
isn't
sure.
Balthazar?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you want to chat?
I'm making sure he's catered to as much as possible. So, like, I'm trying to make sure.
No,
I'm
no,
gonna
no.
deafen right quick so I can talk.
I
to
just
chat.
sent like one message.
Okay. Last I checked, this debate was between two people. Is it impossible to ignore chatters? I guess. The thing about it was, like, a lot of people who we kept telling to shut the fuck up kept speaking. And that was an issue. Hey everyone, I'm new here. I thought the debate was good. Well, thank you for being new here. I'm glad that you liked the debate. He's back. Okay. What's this about?
shit in chat. No, you want to have a conversation, so let's have a conversation. The conversation with Pillows over, so go ahead, let's talk.
Okay. So if you like this debate, if you like this debate, there's plenty more to come. If you would like to debate me, you can DM me on Discord or on my Twitter. Links in the description down below. I stream on Fridays and Saturdays, or Fridays or Saturdays, depending on how I'm feeling that week. If you like this video, make sure to like it, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon. I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace. So, kids, we should take over again. Turn up my volume. Fuck off. Jesus fucking Christ. Always with you people. I'll do it next stream. Fuck off. I don't know how to fucking do that. Okay? Look, I'm trying to balance this shit through fucking OBS. I might get a new mic soon. Like, I have a lot of money in my bank account since I worked, like, all Christmas break. So, I don't know. Okay? I'll fucking do it next time. I love y'all. Okay. I don't know what the fuck is going on with stream recently. But yeah, so that was certainly an interesting debate. Looks like a lot of people dropped off for a second there. No, we're back up to 14. Yeah, no, my kilobytes per second just dropped down to 0 for some reason. Which thankfully it happened after the debate. But, how funny was that? What did you miss? You didn't miss anything. Oh, wait, were you here for the debate, Gracie Gal? At all? Because that was wild. I'm uploading that tomorrow. That was a really fun debate. Like, at the beginning, I was like, okay. You know, I was shouting loud. Holy shit! I'm 2 subs away from 1.5k. Thank y'all. Yeah. My last 2 videos, like, blew all the way the fuck up. First 4 minutes, we just, like, yelled at each other, and I told him that he was, like, kind of dumb and didn't understand black liberation as a concept. Either he didn't understand it, or, like, he was being, like, just actively obfuscating, although I don't think he's, I don't think he realizes that. So, future audio editors will be taught decibels on a scale of Fosh's law to an average pillow stream. You put Prager in the title and drew me like a moth? Really? Because the thing is, I just read the article and, like, people stuck around for it, and then I don't think that it's gonna, like, I hope it's gonna last, but I'm not gonna be hurt if it doesn't last, because, like, the Prager thing, I think that was an algorithm bump, and then the Vosh thing, I think it was just because I put, like, Vosh in it, which was, like, I mean, it was kind of the intention, you know, but I didn't expect it to get that bad. So, reacting to cons is an easy, booster. Yeah, especially, like, a debate like this, because, like, no one has debated, like, Hoteps. So, Vish, yeah, like I said, who here has heard of the content creator Vish? You know? So, yeah. I can, if y'all want, I can, like, play some video games and we can shoot the shit for, like, a little while longer. But, overall, that was an interesting debate. And I'm willing to continue stream, but I don't think I want to cover politics, because I'm, like, out. You've heard good things about Vornch, he runs a horse stable channel? Funny. Also, y'all, like, genuinely follow my Twitter. Like, link in the description. Like, come on. I've been sitting in, like, the 850s for, like, 2 months now. Like, get me up, please. But yeah, I feel like that person didn't know anything about Black liberation as, like, a topic. Which is why I asked, like, do you know who Angela Davis is? Because, like, I wasn't saying, like, hey, dude, like, hold up. Like, it wasn't like, can confirm a pillow is based, thank you. But it wasn't like a, it wasn't like a, oh, you have to read Angela Davis and, like, that's the prerequisite. Like, that wasn't what I was saying. It was more so like a, have you read, do you even know who Angela Davis is? Because, like, the moment he said no was, like, the moment I was like, I got him. Because if you don't even know who Angela Davis is, you are not, like, qualified to be talking about Black liberation as a subject. Would you mind talking about Davis? I know her name, but know nothing about her. Angela Davis is pretty based. She is... There's actually a clip of her I really like. YouTube. And let me close out my Twitter. Because I don't need y'all seeing what's on my timeline. But, she is a communist. She wrote Women, Race, and Class, which is a very good book. Communism and Black Liberation. Yeah, that's like a 3-minute interview. Yeah, she's in... Thank God for hotkeys. She is an intersectional feminist. Yeah, dude, fucking Sisyphus 55 made a fucking video on her. Like, she's a cool fucking person. Even though Sisyphus 55, I love this. Like, he made a fucking video on Slavoy. Fucking Slavoy. You know? But yeah, she was, like, really cool. So I can...
Oppressed peoples, the black masses.
Shit.
The struggle of oppressed peoples, the black masses. Can you respond to that? I hear this quite often. In fact,
y'all tell me if it's louder
than
me.
Sent me a letter indicating that this was one reason why she was resigning. One woman sent me a letter indicating that this was one reason why she was resigning from the Chicago Angela Davis Defense Committee. What's your response to that?
Well, I think it was very clear from the very beginning of the case that I was a communist, right, because I feel that this is the only way in which we are going to ultimately liberate ourselves as black people. I would not be in the Communist Party if I felt that the interests of the party were in any way opposite to the interests of black liberation. And certainly, I don't know anything about the case you just mentioned, but my experiences since the acquittal have pointed to precisely the opposite kind of reaction among black people. I mean, not too long after the trial was over, I spoke in Detroit.
Yeah. Angela Davis was... Well, no, she's still alive. She taught at, UC... I think UC Santa Barbara? I think she taught at. But she was, like, wanted by the FBI for some shit. I think, like, for, like, murder or something, or attempted murder. Some wild fucking shit they tried to get Black Panthers on, like, back in the day. But Angela Davis was a really fucking cool, is, like, a really fucking cool theorist, avowed communist, feminist. She wrote Women, Race, and Class, which, if anyone ever wants to read a good book on intersectionality, I suggest Women, Race, and Class. It's really good. It gives some Marxist perspective, a feminist perspective, and a racial perspective. Angela Davis is just all around cool fucking person, but that's theory, and theory is dry. Just like Voosh, I have read all theory outside of Lenin, so that's why I'm just a Marxist, not a Marxist-Leninist. Ha ha ha. I'm a Marxist Maoist, not a Marxist Leninist Maoist, because that's who I am. Ha 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 ha. Kill me. But yeah, so have you read Luna Oi's high school textbooks? I have read Luna Oi's high school textbooks, I have to say. once you get past the language barrier, it being in, Vietnamese, they're actually quite interesting. I am personally a subscriber to Ho Chi Minh thought. I believe it wholeheartedly. Okay? Okay, I believe it wholeheartedly, which is why I think we should give people free healthcare and we should build cars. That's it. That's Ho Chi Minh thought. Oh god, if Luna Oi ever saw that, I would get just so shat on. Don't clip that and send it to her. Or do. That would be a funny fucking debate. Maybe non-compete can call me a fucking weirdo. I'm non-compete. Had a point. I'm Luna Oi. Had a point. Also make everyone a landlord. True. They can't kill all the landlords if everyone's a fucking landlord, That was secretly the goal of established titles, The sponsorship, they're trying to make everyone a landlord to save everyone. You see? It's like Syndrome from The Incredibles. When everyone's a laird, no one will be. Oh, man. Don't read Capital. Capital fucking sucks. I'll be 100% honest with you. I tried to read Capital. I barely got through the first fucking chapter before I put it down. I was just like, you know what? I can stick with the theory I read. So, But yeah, no. That guy... Do y'all want me to play, Breath of the Wild or some shit while we wait? Because I can do that. I can, explore Hyrule Castle or some shit. So that it's not just, boring and shit. It's 50 hours for the first of all. It's absurd. Yeah. The thing is, Marx was a really smart guy, but he wasn't fucking succinct. Which, then again, Capital is, about, hey, how would shit actually potentially possibly work, and also, a critique of capitalism as a system. So when it comes down to it, it makes sense why Capital is so long. The only thing is, if you have to be, and I'm saying this as someone who's, neurodivergent, you have to be horrifically neurodivergent to read Capital and enjoy Capital. You have to be horrifically neurodivergent to read Capital in the fucking first place. So, where's my Pro controller? I'm Scott the Waz. Hey y'all, Scott here. No, seriously, where the fuck is my Pro controller? I was just using it yesterday. Really? There it is. I sat it on my bed. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay. Hold up. I just have to, what is it? Video capture device, and no USB video? Really? Scars? What's going on here? Okay. Is it because I just had to plug this in? Video capture device. Okay. Boom. No. Boom. Boom. Video capture device. Add now. And USB video. Okay. That's an issue. I have to move you above you. And then move you above you. Okay. And then I can just blank. Okay, cool. You're what I need. And then I can take you specifically, and this is how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take you, full screen projector, source, boom. Now I can play it, and I will still be on screen, and the game card error happened. Boom, this is me, this is my Switch, this is what I've been playing. Look at all my games. Look at all my games. Skyrim, I no-lifed in Skyrim for like hours when I was a kid. when I was like little, when the Switch first came out. Splatoon 2, Splatoon 3, world premiere. I was at the Splatfest world premiere for Splatoon 2. You know I fucking was. So, as you can see, I have the Clissy profile picture, as many would say. Audiobooks, man, they're a way to go. I actually kinda... The thing is, I haven't been, like, a reader a lot, but, not since, like, middle school, because, like, my middle school library was fucking hot ass and booty cheeks. So it was like, fuck it. I'm not gonna do that. So actually, wait, fuck, let me cut on some music. Duh, pillow, duh. Be smart. Can I? Ah, shit. I need to get a second monitor. Okay, y'all tell me if that is overpowering my voice, please. For real. So, I'm gonna go and teleport. Let's do some, like, Hyrule Castle exploration. It's always fun. But, oh wait, fuck, the Master Sword hasn't regened. You can't hear it, the music? Hey, much like my debate with that guy previously, I need y'all to be, like, specific when y'all say you can't hear something. If you mean the game, you aren't supposed to hear the game, because I have a shitty fucking capture card that doesn't, like, capture audio for some reason. Correct? Okay, the music. Cool. Also, if y'all, like, want to do, like, small little viewer suggestions for segments, y'all can do it. Because, like, do trust, I'm perfectly fine with that, especially whenever we're playing video games. But also, thank y'all for, like, sticking by. We got pretty decent numbers this debate, all things considered, probably because it's a debate. I just hope that this one can, like, blow up a little bit. Because that's the thing about it, I like doing— fucking fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Holy shit, they are so fucking annoying. The Yiga clan? Hate them so much. I've been playing on the save file for years, man. As a matter of fact, I ended up giving away, my Breath of the Wild to, like, my OG Breath of the Wild to one of my friends, like, a couple of months back. And, like, I just recently rebought it, because I was like, okay, I want to replay it before fucking the new one comes out in March. So, I have, like, a separate save file going, but I'm not far enough along to where it would be, like, entertaining to y'all. But you know, that's how shit is. That's life. But yeah, if, like, a couple of weeks ago, actually, I think it was, like, on my first stream, legit, like, I just played Splatoon and ranted about fucking Black Panther, so y'all can suggest, like, anything for me to talk about. As long as I know the subject, I will do it. It's a risky business going into Hyrule Castle. You see, the lame way to get into Hyrule Castle is to walk behind it and come in from the back. The cool way is to go straight forward and gat some fuckers. But yeah. Also, like, y'all can even have conversations among y'all's selves. You can ask me basic fucking questions like what I like to eat. You know, favorite foods. I don't like feeling like I'm just sitting here playing and everyone's just like, ooh, watching me. Feels a little awkward. Also, this is just good to de-stress, which I need it after that mess. Also, I was, like, just in Hyrule Castle, so there might not be, like, some enemy spawn. But, you know, we'll see. The thing is, though, like, just regaining the game, I used to be like scared shitless to go into Hyrule Castle. I only did it occasionally, whenever I needed like specific like weapons. But now I'm like, yeah, dude, fucking Hyrule Castle. Let's get it. You're playing Valheim based. Can this shit die? Do I have to hit it direct in the eye? Is that something I have to do? Okay, yeah, I've already cleared this gatehouse. There's no Lionel. Okay. Come on, bro. But yeah, y'all. Like, honestly, when it comes down to people like that, I might as well. Hey, howdy, hello everyone. A Pillow here, playing a little bit of Breath of the Wild, while talking about Black Liberation following that that little debate that I posted. I thought I might as well give my opinions on Black Liberation as a topic, and since I was playing Breath of the Wild, as you can see, I thought I might as well make it a nice little segment. The main contention that I had, and also link in the description for the debate if none of y'all have seen it, but my main contention that I had with that person in that debate is A, it seemed like they primarily got a lot of their philosophy on Black liberationism from the internet, which they did. That person posted Professor Flowers in chat before, which I should have called them on now that I'm thinking about it, but I entirely forgot about that aspect of them. Among like other things, the fact of the matter is that person's belief systems, just like a lot of people who hold like weird ass fucking beliefs like that and like with vague language, is that he isn't a Black liberationist or like a black like someone who supports actual like politics and racial liberation. That was someone who entirely harps the aesthetics of racial liberationism while just using it to shit on other groups, which is why, if y'all all saw there, he multiple times actually completely just sat there and was like, oh, well, you know, well, many people in X group, many people in Y group, yada yada yada, and I had to call him on that multiple times, because the fact of the matter is, anyone who actually knows anything about Black liberation should know a thing or two about intersectionality, which he didn't. Which is an issue if you're someone like me and actually care about the topics at hand. Hold up. It is weird trying to deflect without sound. Holy shit. Jump! And, yeah, when it comes down to people like that, it is weird trying to play video games and talk politics at the same time, but I will try. When it comes to people like that, it's good to call them out and good to make it up, like, exactly clear. The other thing about that debate is that that person clearly has, like, very bad issues managing anger whenever they get, like, talked to. The fact of the matter is, whenever you get dogpiled, like, I'm pretty sure they're still in there arguing about, like, being dogpiled on. The fact of the matter is, whenever you're being dogpiled on in a political discussion like that, your best bet, if it's in any community, hostile or non-hostile, friendly or not friendly, your best bet is to shut the fuck up and just leave. Unironically. The fact of the matter is, no one in Zan's server would have remembered that for a long while, but now he's known as like the fucking belligerent asshole, which isn't a good thing to be known as, especially if you want to, you know, advocate certain fucking beliefs, such as Black liberationism, which thankfully Zan's community isn't a fucking community to like immediately shy off that fucking belief system just because of one fucking weirdo, but that doesn't excuse like his rhetoric. So that takes me to this. Do I think he's like a Hotep? No. I think I read him wrong on that. I initially read him as a Hotep just due to a lot of the language he was saying being the same shit that Hoteps like to spout. I don't think he's a Hotep. I just think he was really fucking stupid. I think he was stupid, and he had heard some people talk about that as an allege. He had heard some people talk about some things and was like, oh, this sounds good to me because like I've been personally like fucked over by interpersonal racism in like some groups, from some groups of people, and so I'm just gonna like rock with this. And it's like, no, dude, that's not good. Stop rocking with that. And every time I tried to call that out, like the whole like, hey, you're making broad generalizations, he would get fucking defensive over it and say like, well, I'm not saying not all. And then I was just like, no, you aren't, but you're being so vague that you might as well be saying that. And that's the thing about it. You can base, and I'm not saying that you, yeah, let me put it like this. You can base your politics off of your personal experiences, because 9 times out of 10, your personal experiences will always inform your politics. But when you're using your politics as like an ad hoc justification for, your politics as like an ad hoc justification for holding prejudices against groups that have fucked you over in past, that isn't a good fucking thing, and you shouldn't be doing that. Also, I don't know how to do these fucking Korok quests. I fucking hate Koroks. Holy shit, you know, fuck y'all. And that was just the issue there. The fact of the matter is, that guy, I hope he can change political beliefs one day, but I'm not gonna count on it, because the fact of the matter is, people like that just, again, politics were entirely based on spite, and I can't do anything to stop that. That's all him. But with that being said, if you liked this little mini segment, please make sure to like, subscribe, watch that debate so that you find out what I'm talking about. It's very funny. And, you know, quite frankly, love y'all. And I'll see you all in the next video. Peace. Oh, I love streaming. I can just crank out segments so fucking easy, like when I'm playing Zelda. Anyways, yeah. It's like a broken ice cream cone, these little things. These little things. I expected Hyrule Castle to be more live, but I did just like wipe this fucking place like last time I played. And I haven't had a blood moon yet, so that fucking explains why it isn't. I can go fight some fucking Lionels. I'm shit at fighting Lionels because I just started fighting them. Before, whenever I'd see a Lionel, I would just like fucking avoid them like the plague. Even the one that you have to like get past in order to like go to fucking Varuta, you can like bypass that by just sneaking around and stealing arrows off of trees, and that's what I ended up doing. Like, there were only a couple occasions where I ended up fighting that guy. Like, a couple of playthroughs. And like, it was fun whenever I did it, but 9 times out of 10 I would just sneak by him because like, it wasn't high reward for all of the shit that had to go into that fight, like that early in the game for me. But next run I'll probably fight him. So yeah. But Koroks a drop. Yeah, I do that too. Although I kind of feel, I used to not feel bad about it. I kind of feel bad about it because they're kind of cute. They've charmed me with their annoyingness. God damn it, can I not? Wait, fuck. Launch me, damn it. I want to be launched. Wait, actually, it might do me better if I use a trident. Yeah. Also, my Master Sword regenerated. Okay. Ooh. 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 Wait, holy shit, did that actually help? Oh my god, it did. That's funny. Okay, let's get away from that place. Breath of the Wild is a very good game. When Black liberation necessitate the liberation of all those who are oppressed. Literally. Yeah, no, and that's one of the things that I tried to bring up, but he was too fucking belligerent to deal with. The thing is, intersectionality is something that you need whenever you're talking about racial liberation, because the fact of the matter is, if you get lively as one racial group that has been oppressed, people start to hate you. People don't magically stop hating you just because one group ends up getting their shit together. They actually start to hate you fucking more. Which is partially one of the fucking things that happened that, which of course there are a myriad of reasons why people are fucking anti-Semitic, which basically boils down to people being A, dumb, and B, hateful. But part of the reason why is also because Jewish people, due to the way that they were oppressed, ended up being fairly not safe necessarily, but being like at least not entirely fucking destitute in their insular communities, which has to deal with the fact that like Christians as a group in the past didn't engage in usury, which is like fucking so stupid. You need to be able to have interest if you're gonna loan people money, because why else would you just give out money? People don't operate like that, which is also why taxes are good, because people don't just fucking give out money. Yes, the debate is over, Taylor. You can go back in the stream and watch it though, and I will be uploading it tomorrow. Don't fucking howl at me. Look at me being a horrible person killing animals in this game, but never said I was a vegan. Shit, bokoblins, yay. Yeah, no. Like, you would have to be in league with other groups and, like, cool with other groups if you're gonna be doing shit like that, because if you aren't, then what's the fucking point? If you get too successful in your insular groups, the out-group is just going to fucking kill you. That's what they've done before, and that's what they would do again. Like, if you've ever heard of, I think it was, like, not the Move bombing, but the not Oklahoma City bombing, that was an entirely different thing. I think it happened somewhere. Tulsa? I think it was Tulsa. But, like, if you look at places like Tulsa that got bombed, oh no! Fuck! Horsey! Poor Vosh. But if you look at places like Tulsa, whenever they got, like, pretty good and liberated and nice and fucking lovely, they ended up getting, like, the shit bombed out of them, I'm pretty sure. Which was due to multiple reasons, but it was also partially because, like, they got successful while being independent. The fact of the matter is, if you want to fight against oppression, you need to be able to work with other groups, because if you don't do that, being insular gets you fucking nowhere. You have to be able to interact with other groups of people if you want to deal with oppression, or else what the fuck are you fighting against? Yeah? And that's one of the reasons why I, like, had an issue with that guy. Because he, and I know exactly what he fucking meant, yeah? He had a massive, not a massive issue with working with other groups, but it seemed like he was more focused on, like, going like, okay, listen, you can focus on that if you want, but I'm doing my own fucking thing, and I think other people should too. And it's like, yeah, hold that belief if you fucking want, but at the same time, dude, that doesn't help anyone. I tried to jump back. And that's an issue. You have to be able to, like, work. Yeah, the Tulsa Race Massacre. Thank you. But yeah, you have to be able to work with other groups if you're gonna do, if you're gonna work together. If you start how... I didn't want to fucking kill you, dude. I didn't want to fucking do that, dude. But yeah, no, you have to work with other groups if you want to fight against oppression, or else what the fuck are you doing? So... I really didn't like his just let them come for the gays take. Yeah, and that's what I wanted to call him on too. The only thing is, like, that was getting, like, you all saw me at, like, the end of that debate. I was tired myself, because I didn't expect him to be that bad. I knew it was gonna be bad, but I didn't expect him to be that bad. And my thing was, like, I was trying to balance the whole, like, not having him rage quit and fucking leave, with the, with also, like, the thing of, oh wait, shit, I can just, like, yoink, kerploink, bees, get the bee's knees, but yeah, no, I was, like, having to manage, not getting him angry enough to, like, fucking leave and shit, and also me debating with him, and if I called him on that fervor, it might have just gotten him to fucking leave. Because, like, that's the thing about it. He was a fucking coward. He couldn't just admit to not liking groups. I know he doesn't like fucking Nigerians. He didn't have an... Because it took me, like, 10,000... Like, literally, if he was fine with Nigerians, it would have only taken me one time to say, hey, don't be so vague in your, like, rhetoric whenever talking about groups. And he would have been like, okay, shit, like, that was my fault. I had to say that multiple fucking times for him to go, like, oh, okay. I get it, and I'll do it, I guess. And then, like, he tried to, like, correct later on. The thing is, he was a fucking coward who wasn't willing to, like, live up to his beliefs. And I guarantee you, he probably isn't all that good with gay people. I wouldn't be fucking shocked with it. Those types aren't. And when it comes down to it, my shit's gonna burn. Game, stop doing that. When it comes down to people like that, they usually aren't. And, that's why I kept trying to say, like, hey, they're just gonna come after us eventually, but he wasn't being fucking receptive to that because he's a fucking idiot. But, you know, that's how people are. That's how people are. That's how people be. That's how they operate. And there's not much that you can do to, like, stop people from doing that. But at the end of the day, dude, idiots are gonna do what idiots are gonna do. And I can't control that. But that's how it is. Betty's still 46 bond? You were the first horse I got. Let me get higher on you. Yeah. Hoteps are just black Nazis, literally. And that's the thing about it. He was, like, saying a lot of the same fucking talking points. But I don't think I can mark him down as a Hotep, because I don't think he is fully that deep into it. I think the most that I would... The best way I would describe him as is like a wannabe black nationalist who doesn't understand black nationalism. That's it. Like, he's a wannabe black nationalist who doesn't understand black nationalism, and those types of people are fucking dangerous. But they're not dangerous because they're actively antagonistic, they're dangerous because they're fucking stupid. So... yeah, he's fucking stupid and he brings down the rest of the movement, so fuck him. Anyways, off of that, does anyone have any, like, mini little segments they might want me to do? Doing Breath of the Wild. Yeah, let me turn here. Shit! No! Horses in this game control like shit, dude. Hi, hello D-Gaming, you missed the debate. I will be uploading it tomorrow though. Nationalism is just politics for basic bitches. Black nationalism is a little different. Black nationalism isn't like an actual movement. It's different from actual nationalism. It's a complex fucking topic. I'd have to talk about it. But 9 times out of 10, I'd just say like black liberation. Glad I was smart enough to grow out of my tanky phase when I was 14. Yeah. Glad I was smart enough to... Glad I was smart enough to grow out of my fucking weird-ass Trump fasci phase when I was 14. I wasn't even 14. I was like 13 when I grew out of it, I think. It was like right before I went into high school. So yeah, 14, 13. No, I was 14 when the fucking DC field trip happened and I had my big epiphany. But yeah, that's how shit is. We're handling 13 concurrents very well. Thank you all. I love you all. Also, like, if you aren't already in the Discord, join the Discord. I want more people in there. If we get to the size where people start doing, like, Discord calls, I will, like, gladly hop into them. Because I like interacting with the community. That's why I'm, like, so glad that, that shit's been blown up recently. Because I fucking love interacting with people. Have you heard the recent rise of ethnocarcerism? In Peru, it's fascism but weirdly indigenous. Their flag looks like a parody, but their candidate was second place in recent polls. I have not heard of that. I have heard Peru has been going through like weird political shit recently, but isn't that due to like their president doing... I don't know that situation entirely. It seems weird, but... Based horse. Yo, dude. Oh shit, Fairy Tonic, thank you. I hope you didn't cook fairies into that, ma'am. You want more artists on the Discord? Me too. I think that'd be cool. Fuck, wrong button. So used to other games. But, yeah. Every Peruvian president since 1965 was corrupt. Unfortunate. But you know, that's South American countries for you. Because CIA. The CIA unironically, like, I know people say, like, CIA as a fucking meme, but the CIA unironically got up to, like, really fuck shit in South America. Like, all across the globe, but South America especially. So, yeah, fuck the CIA. I'm not shocked that Peru is having, like, a like, indigenous ethno-nationalist movement, actually. I mean, you would assume so. The thing is, like, indigenous groups have been... That's actually a thing that's similar between indigenous groups and black people. And why it's especially dangerous whenever we start to fall as groups to like right-wing ethno-nationalism. The issue with that is that our groups have actual like things, have like actual gripes and actual like histories of oppression, and that's something that fucking shit. That's something that groups like fucking I still got my ancient screw. That's something that groups like, okay, you're an ass. That's something that groups like white nationalists can't necessarily complain about. Cause like, have they been fucked over in the past? Have they really? Not really. But you know, oh no, my horse! Okay, I'm gonna need to heal you. But that's something that, like, ethno-nationalists can point to, and like, indigenous ethno-nationalists and black ethno-nationalists can point to, like, hey, we have genuinely been fucked over in the past, and yeah, we did used to have a culture that was stolen from us. You rat bastard, I'm gonna make sure you suffer personally. Taste my sword. Let me get some apples. Okay, where's my horse? Please, I'm sorry that you got hurt. Please. I don't know shit outside of America because I'm red, white, and blue freedom lover. I'm too lazy to research. I would say it's a good idea to always research other countries and their issues, so you can make sure that things are like safe and shit. Not safe, but like it's good to know about the state of other nations and how they're operating. In like 2018, a guy named Krasinski bred out a woman. Oh, Peru's the fucking country that had like the Japanese dictator. That fucking weird ass shit. Not saying that people from different countries or like different nationalities shouldn't become like leaders of like other countries, but I do remember hearing about like a fucking country in South America having a leader that was like Japanese, and I was like, huh? What? Yeah, I didn't know that was Peru. That's fucking weird. Not weird because it shouldn't happen, but weird because it happened and he was like a dictator and like clearly installed. Okay, yeah, give me shit. I just saved you. I just saved you. Like, over there. Did I backtrack? What? No. I didn't. This is probably a me problem, but Professor Flowers debate, I feel super sus whenever I see black land back again. It gives me a problem. Land back isn't the issue, it's the way that Professor Flowers did it. Professor Flowers doesn't actually believe in land back as a movement. She's just racist. Zimbabwe actually had a white president in 2014 because he was the running mate of the guy that died. That's not shocking. Zimbabwe, keep in mind, Zimbabwe used to be fucking, what was it called? The fucking country that was, like, really big, Rhodesia, yeah. Because a lot of fucking racists like to go there and shoot black people because it was a really bad country. But yeah, so I'm not shocked that Zimbabwe had, like, a substantial enough white population, especially one in power enough to become president. Yeah. Also had an anthem like the EU, yeah. I watch a lot of Lines Led by Donkeys podcast. So, I mean, that's how it should be. If we can maintain viewership, I might push this until, like... Ooh, this is gonna be a fun one. Hold up. Yeah, if we can maintain viewership, I might push this towards, like, 12. Like, stream. Okay, who's first? You are first. Oh, no. No. Okay, so fucking suicide bomber, I guess. Just tossing the guy around. Like a little fucking, Come on, come on, come on, show your face. Yeah! This is torture. Have you seen OKKO? I fucking love OKKO. OKKO is a great fucking show. I'm fucking pissed that they took it off of HBO Max. It's on Hulu, but Hulu's hot ass. Such an underrated show. I think it's been an unintentional influence on my art style. Yeah. Honestly, there are, like, a lot of things that have, like... That's weird whenever you notice something's, like, influenced your art style. Like, there's something that I do whenever I draw eyes, on characters. Yiga clan bastard! You know, fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck this, dude. I'm behind a tree! No! You made me hit my horse. You made me hit my horse. Okay, let's get you out of here. Please. I'm so sorry. Wish I could kill the fucking Yiga clan. Fucking assholes. My favorite OKKO character? I like Enid. Actually, I like Enid, but I relate to Dundee. So, I guess Enid, but, like, I'm a Dundee fan, also. Is there a crossing here? I know where I am, yeah. Anthems can be weird, yeah. The Chilean Navy, for some reason, took the literal... Like, Erica? Like... I mean, I guess it makes sense. Chile's dictator was fucking Pinochet. So I'm not shocked that he was, like, a fucking Nazi fan. Mine's Enid, because she's cool and thick, yeah. Enid is cool. I like Enid. The Nazi party. Oh my god, okay. Wow. Okay, well, you know, the Chilean military is just a bunch of fucking hearts and irons and hearts of iron enthusiasts. That's what they are. What's going on? You okay? Oh wait, yeah, I should probably heal you. Since we're in a good area. I'm gonna give you an assortment of foods. My little horsey. Because I don't need you dying, because I don't want to see the fucking horse god. That guy creeps me out. If I had to guess, my art style is a mix of OKK, Hilda, and a smidge of Amphibia and SU. I have watched and loved all of those shows. Hilda, in particular, is really good and really cute, and I really like Hilda as a show. I think the most... Yeah, I've said it before, but like the show I've been watching recently is Bluey, which is really good, and I would suggest it to all of you if you have a Disney Plus subscription. It is a children's show. And by children's show, I mean it is a baby show. It is a baby show for babies. But honestly, no. I've heard Bluey be described as like a show for parents, as well as like a show for parents that like little kids can watch and enjoy. And I would say that it probably would be best described as that. There aren't many pieces of media that have made me cry. Last night I watched 2 Bluey episodes, not back to back. I watched like 4 of them last night, but I watched 2 in particular, and like it made me cry, like both of them, in like a good way. It's a really good show. It's very emotionally mature. I'll suggest it to all of you. Also, I should probably heal myself. What does this give me? Yay. I think it's wild that the song of the Nazi Party member got into the second round of the election, then just fairly concede, unlike the U.S. Interesting. Interesting? I don't know what you mean by that. Did they like vote for like a song? I haven't heard the Nazi Party anthem because why would I? But you know. Oh, the sun. Oh, got you. Important question, what's your favorite dinosaur? You must answer Diplodocus. They have a long whippy tail, and I think that's cool. Which, yeah. This is fun. Shooting the shit with chat. This is really fun. It's like hanging out. Is that a fucking moblin? Jesus. But yeah, like when it gets down to it, oh shit, some people getting their shit rocked. Okay, I got this. And bloop, dead in the middle. Okay. Oh hell nah, Ytranus is the best dino. I don't even know what that is. I apologize. Ooh, blood moon. Blood moon. Ooh, it's a blood moon. The blood moon rises once again. Link. Hey, Link. The blood moon rises once again. Wait, hold up. Wait. Look, I'm just saying. You can probably narrow it down to a top 15. My entire chat is autistic, and I love y'all for it. You're just like me. Just like me for real. The pterodon is not a dinosaur, but it's still a dope, distinct animal. Yeah, it is. Okay, but like, dude. I need to come around here more often. He's a big fluffy theropod, and that's sweet. I feel attacked being autistic. Me too. Listen, I'm with you on that. I'm with you in that battle. So, to anyone who keeps, like, if anyone is joining, keep in mind, debate's already over. So, it will be uploaded to Mark fucking Keys! Okay. Yeah, fuck off. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm not gonna fuck with that again. That's a Yiga clan member. If you're a Blade Master, I'll fight you, but if you're a small down guy, I'll just fucking Urbosa's Fury you. Really? We already went through the Blood Moon. Be gone, enemy of my master, yeah. You're not a Blade Master, fuck you. Let's just... Another What? Is that a double Blood Moon? Did you know Brazil, for some reason, has incredible campaign songs? I think I heard Lula's. Wait, political campaign songs? Or, like, military campaign songs? Because if it's political campaign songs, I think I vaguely remember hearing Lula's, if that's a thing. Okay, looks like you want double smoke. Be gone, enemy of my master. Yeah, we already went through this. Oh shit, you switched up your weapon this time. Yo, someone look up how, like, rare a double Blood Moon is in Breath of the Wild. Because if so, like, if that's super fucking rare, then, like, we legit just caught it on stream. Because I've never had that happen before, and I've been playing this game, like, since it came out. Election campaign songs? Yeah. Then I think I've heard Lula's. Who knows where we're going? Because I know where we're going. We're gonna go have some fun. In the desert. I already said where we're going. We're gonna get in, like, that one Link costume that there's entirely too much fan art of. The great people have good campaign songs. The bad people have good campaign songs. Random people have good campaign songs. Well, Brazilians have good songs in general. So, you know, fucking Wizrobes. I fucking hate Wizrobes. Piece of fucking shit assholes. Is that a moblin? It's a moblin. Sup, moblin? Boy. Shit. Wrecked him. Yeah. And a random guy running since 1985 also has great campaign songs. That is hilarious. If you didn't see it, there's a new Spino paper in the past month or so. I have not seen it. Wait, fuck. Why can I not skip mini bosses? Just let me skip the mini bosses. Okay, dude. Okay. Bro. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I will gladly take that fucking Bovo. Thank you. And your guts, also. And roasted fish for some reason. Okay, let's get you off the edge. Okay, yeah, I solved the paper. I don't even know anything anymore. I give it 6 months top before another paper comes out and debunks it. Interesting. He never even gets 1%. Damn. He's like the Bernie Sanders of too soon. Um, Despite looking and having policies of a Christian fundamentalist, I have to respect his dedication. Yeah. Honestly. Holy shit, I never realized. This kind of reminds me of, like, the entrance to a Gerudo Desert in, like, what do you call it? In fucking... in a... Ocarina of Time. I had a whole ass trope there. Holy shit. My money is juveniles were aquatic, and sales shows later that they mature for heat and rag and hearing model. That makes sense. I mean, it would make sense for them to be, like, aquatic as juveniles. I know Spinosaurus, like, not primarily from Jurassic Park 2, but a lot of the shit from Jurassic Park 2, which probably sounds horrible to you if you're a big dino fan, but, you know. As a kid, I was never a dinosaur person all that much. I was more so a train person. I was really into locomotives and cars and shit, mechanical shit. The femboy link? Yes, the femboy link, Taylor. Basically, for anyone who doesn't know, the paper was about if Spinosaurus was aquatic hunter. Spinosaurus was definitely semi-aquatic, but the paper says it wasn't. That's weird. There's no reason for it to have been a semi-aquatic animal if it wasn't an aquatic hunter as well. That doesn't make any fucking sense. Out here, but maybe just, yeah, so I'm a traveler like you, sucked by monsters is very canon. My horse ran off and have been stranded here ever since. A horse, if I just had a horse. You're not getting mine. So that horse, hey, I know it's a lot. No, wait, no, fuck. You're not getting this horse. This is the descendant of the royal family of Hyrule's horse. You're not getting this fucking horse. Fuck you. I give the JP3 Spinosaurus a pass because it constantly changes, yeah. Also, I will be stopping stream in 20 minutes because I do want to watch shit. You have to go to bed? That's unfortunate. Good night, dude. Thanks for joining. Also, thank you for staying up so late to watch the debate. You get an F- for the Raptors, though. They knew that shit had feathers. True. It would look cooler with feathers. Also, it'll just make more sense evolutionarily if they had feathers. Because, like, both what descends from dinosaurs and also, like, feathers are generally very good forms of protection. You know? So, missed a debate, recorded until late, and now saw stream. That's fine. I got an amazing feathered raptor toy for Christmas. That's sick. Oh my god, it's Beetle. Alright, time to put my horse away. Bored. Wait, no, I don't want to take a horse. No, leave me alone. Fuck off. Okay, let's go. Good night. Okay, yeah. Hopefully I get more debates out of that one. More people trying to debate me. Because, you know, I might be able to secure one with... I'm gonna start, like, immediately dying the moment I step into this, aren't I? Because I remember, like, burning up like a motherfucker when I was trying to run to Gerudo Village. My original run through. In my original run, the first divine beast that I, like, tried to go for was, Vanaboris, but ended up getting, like, sunned so hard by fucking, by what do you call it? By fucking lightning blight that I ended up, like, dying hard. What the fuck is that? Oh. Okay, it's too hot, I'm losing health. Uh-oh, you know what that means. Uh-oh. Damn. Wait, I have it in pink. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, look at you, Link. Looking so cute. Okay. If you need any help, I would clarify which dinosaurs would have feather and what type if they did. Maybe later. That could be a fun little stream. Although, like, I am trying to end soon because I do want to watch Bluey. Like, I'm gonna be ending in, like, the next 10 minutes. So. But yeah. Shit, I'm gonna have to queue up. Because I'm leaving the house early tomorrow. I'm gonna have to queue up that debate to fucking upload tomorrow. That's gonna be so fucking annoying. Because I'm gonna have to go through and, like, y'all tell me bedtime later, taters. See, y'all tell me, like, a good time. Like, sometime I said something, like, cool and funny and incisive in the fucking debate, and I'll, like, do that as the opening, I guess. It will always, like, be so incredibly interesting to me that fucking Pokemon Scarlet Violet had issues running on the Switch, but Breath of the Wild, which came out literally the same day as the Switch and was developed alongside it, so realistically it should have had more issues actually catering to the Switch since it was developing alongside it. I find it wild that Breath of the Wild is able to run perfectly on the Switch and fucking Scarlet Violet is not, because fuck Pokemon. It seems like people are petering out. Once I get to Gerudo Village, I might just go ahead and end stream. Ooh, watermelon. Oh, hydromelon. But yeah, I'm stupid. What are your pronouns? Anyhow. I have the sand shoes. I don't know why I'm letting myself suffer through this. Okay, cool. We're in Gerudo Village. Assassination. Assassination. Wait, fuck, I forgot she did that. What if I shoot an arrow? Can I parry her? Okay. What if I come over here and I hit you? Okay, so you will respond over here. Wait, I want to test this. We actually managed to have a good conversation with Walter after you left. Really? How did it go? Actually, DM me, because I'm about to stop streaming. I wonder, what happens if I take off the shoes? Will I get kicked out? Really? Oh, well, I guess I did just strip down to my fucking underwear. Okay. Well, everyone, thank you for enjoying stream, and thank you for watching. I love you all. That was an interesting debate, but you know what? Shit happens, and, yeah. I love you all. Make sure to follow me on Twitter again, and join the Discord. Again, I love you all. Links in the description, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye. Duty fart.